It is a edafom say team kaja. Na enne se de mrante na niesia bria ye press conference no. Abomodana bawura ahoma no so se bene akwasi opon bedi hu nkomo. Senior reporter akwasi akwa babra.
Mejo so rally baba Nankambari.
Ghana nyina na Ashanti region na Kumasi Spare Parts Association.
Medase we swame Kumasi swame Spare Parts Dealers Association na ene omafre central for na mo friends central for Alibaba omasmo mo kanyina ne say Ghana nyina obi a say atete ne maso obi a say atete ne maso na dodo no anso gina dollar ya CD atam no ahwefom etieti anayase amo ha hanani na ka ebenye sinsa so mapa ewo eye port enkanka port charges no duties amanfo ekofo anyeme frama no ne ebe pie mu ewo omayi suhyen jinabia nanka yede etoso no na wo kire mu a wo sisi a wo porta enokre pa se dollar no de ekofom amasidi no ehura gina na so ebo dwuma kama a wode abasobo emma onmunyam for his excellency John Dramani Mahama ne na ban entutri a waye amasidi atumi apagya ne mu ehura gina dollar so nenso nsema ye kan nyina na ka me sesabi ya no fafane ye ka eninsu sanso biara ewo eye niema omukoyi so na omuka nyina se kane kura no sika no omudi yi niema bra na dollar that 16 and 15 no sesia ne bi kura saba beka ho a eye franyinam kame se bin krata so enua no fafa na sebie so sebie konto obi se ka hu he no ye je no okokro anum na apologies to adako ya don se hwan ne kokro no yenya magazine mpanimfo a ekoport ekoyi niema na baako onu akofa de ba wo importer owura boze ewo ahanum se ya ne etwenkomo akra yewura Roma Angel FM 96.1 breaking news Alibaba Dankambari kane no so nchihwe ya fe do so chiri bone ya fe do so bone wo chiri na Roma ye mo akwa babra o chedwom ejemo so pa Alibaba ne na tiefo nyina ejemo so Roma ene maka aboma mpanyina baso se sidi no etumi enya hodin ejina dollar yi so nanso moni gie nwie paye kura adwadro mu nyuma kura egu sansa manfo banye me ho omunchimento yenhye ba ya si atete ne ma so bota mode yes a press conference you da repese wo chire mu de chire chief ne ahwefu yo Alibaba de o no se say emra kakra ni na aban baaye no odika ma ye ti ase se obehwe se bibia obete pasula woni ntino na ode ye bibia na nye yenti over 2 years ne ya to ne ma abokasa ntinyamencha de obaye ya nkebia nshemu kwa yete ya asa washa asa wo kisika no so ampa sika no wateswa ma baby adwede wo bia di wadanse se abana bono homode pa over 300% nti ayade a yani sopa enam so ma se yede eniema no biaba yede niema no ba yen so adofo no ba ho nanso ye ba ye no omo ba no mo beta ye bobo na omo se oh yesi ya tisika no so ntimo so monte so na de ba kwa se besi na ma ye ntimente so no yese eniema na yede abedura ye koyi no pot no ho ne asem no se na mo koyi niema no omo se dollar no kosoro nti de bia de ba chi bia ko na dollar no kosoro na omo na adifika ni bia beka ho enti nyamencha de a opani ba ye why na gene say eno de wate so mai ye nyina nim se sika na bofom etina chesenka percentage na wote so no ese se wo mutimete support wo no wote so mai direct we nya de anka ese nka ekobusa ba bia akura eso still ehwo no sika na ye pia no dada no eno ade pia eti basa no a yeso ye de niama no ba e ma ye ntime ente so Because over 2 years in the Yaponiama, Abwakasa, until the Sian Kodia Bay, Naya Resan Konoba Boy, Nanka, Sikano Mana Bapono, Obamanakawa. Na Etimia Boy and the Vienna say in your Bine Cocosa, they had the Coco and Sonoba, a friend and natural said, yeah, and Yanamokano. Yet Timmy, we have yet to tell him on some more be as what him about to be. But because of support to no Sikano, I was so still Antino. Ama a Bethinano will be a way near maybe a bar with Timmy and so. Sesi amenoka say sikano kura wa ye no wanya kakra kura wo kwa kope ense sakura kwa ye say ebi ho because of sikano from enti eno so ye saba ne sanka obetimi any bank of Ghana for na kasa na omonya sikani bi ama dollars ni bi ama sa bank senketo na eno so betimi abo ma owura ba bi a wanya bi asesa na nka no so aye den eno so aboa and because of said ye can intina ma ye ne ma no krofo na ye krofo nyina ba ho a ombesra ba okika bomu a wo de ma no kwa enye ye entinyema yi no ba 2 weeks ni so nyema ne buwe
ye misa we na mo kire se nyema ne bi ho no mo a anka se de o mampani hye mo bono na mo pe flat rate eno nso at sense say
eno nso ye no kropa because o mampani mama ebra obo ntoa no oba mazin ha ne ye beka se oba wonde obehwe se oba me flat rate no enti o mo first budget na mo ye ne expect senka ye di bebam but eno no no ye say o mo yire fili enti eno no o mo anka ho asem ni nyina aka ho na ma these paper dealers and now ye press conference e o mazin ha no say se first one budget no o mo yire fili yan ya se na anadaroma media budget o mbe ye de o fa yan ka ho na se o mo ntim mo yen Emma sa flat rate no ne kan no Emma so sa mai
brother no se wo koyi engine 20-liter container and now 40-liter container nanka ebo no eye besen sa brain so eye sen ne e kire tiefo adwene yakra pese obekire mu ni se eye dollar no ne de e work duty ma mutua wo port ana sesia no dollar na ba fom adenti na still no duty no boda so e wosoro port duties no charges no yedi bia ka ho na abesi dada no a anasa kwan be na fa so a dollar aba fom ne yedi e work bia be $7,000 na dollar na ba be 10 cedis na eda so e woso.
Very good question. We na woka no ebra na sika no ekosoro de bia no na yesesa na dollar no kosoro de bia no o ma ye hu se sa dollar no de weke enti esa ye nyina ye tia se dollar no kosoro dia ene na se duty no so be kosoro ye tia sa but se nyame cha de president mama ba ye wadaro na daroma wa masika na abafom enti na meka se na se automatic se you know sa duty no so nke ba fom e che de na ye tia press no but se no fro woni wo kasa wo mo say ye twan budget answer but before no so na ye de dollar no o mo de work no na o mo ma ye hunu say ye twan budget answer na ye de bi account but what you say no latam de no mo nka ene de o mo say ye de dollar na work into de bia de be chia se dollar no cost ra let's say sika na e no so cost automatic but the same thing ka ba for mo a say ka no so ba for but o mo so che say afede ye de kwa question say this budget no ba answer enti eno da ben na budget no ba budget ya ye kan da ben na say eno nti da so ama say sika no ba bia ye tua no sa na wo no mama ye tua
that is where media budget na more train
yeah media budget
enti eno na ba ansa na GRA for atumi ayadwuma
yeah sir ese na GRA for kra na no mo ne ye ba ya ibi ka wo ko yi ani duty na 35,000 to 40,000 and now they go 50,000 to 60,000 because they are 35 no and now we pay 50 they are 40,000 and now we pay 60 it's about 20,000 and almost at the above account GRA you people say the money also
ya aba for ma yesika ye beto bia ma libaba na o de adadan hoyi duty ni sa koso bi
asa koso bi because your friend boss say omo ba nam so on person omo de bi kan won omo change ne friend wagon e ka akoro no awo e ba ya na ngire sanke e bette so no omo sa change boss no omo friend wagon enti wagon no na e de akwa ko 60,000
na chese mi kire mu a ene alibaba hunu car bia 3-seater no 3 nipa be 7 na ye won nketo akra nso e wo ho na ye ka wagon no de na chese no mo ko airport o mo tem so na ye estate anade keka ho nti bata fa nipa ndo ma ye no wagon se de be ya ebeboa ma duty no akosoro nya
sa pepe. That's why man now 35% say omo dey akọ 50 to 60 no, because answer say na omo here so ka ninji corona the same capacity bibi answer say
bra kwasi
let's say saka we aba man for do money ahwe amu tu guso eno ti ya to
yeah and omo dey call ban yeah wagon omo dey call ban yeah and because of an international from 35 na dey go do 50 to 60.
Yeah, I wa ha nyina no say ahatwa mu wana mo bia mpese mutu ebie mu ana ye ka ana libaba amata ma odi a chechiri mu se ko ba se bibia nsi a mo next line of action is say
okay me patron tina papers dey less na yes our press conference we no na first one na aban no you free here no anything else media budget here say ekwam bia so odi ebeshem na mo omo ye wie na say omo afa ya nhyem dia e de mpanimfo no me ate ase say yen so ye befa yen ho adwene
meet me ashobo on behalf of production team of breaking news Abuajida Costa Ali Baba Dankambari myself breaking news na otwe na age besim ne de bebrem ha na mo haw ni nyina mo de abefa fidi kasie so mo mo aboam ho na ye ban pab no so pa idea na beka fa mo gitum
ya gitum pa say ni mpanimfo nyina bekasa eno bekasa ni prepare ya te baby amoy mo dwese mo baba na ya hwe na ya di bibia to yie no yeso be welcome kama pa
ani ga da mo say Ali Baba wo bibia beka twa to ana
wa kan nyina ka che on say the plea no ana say wo mo adesrede no de eto asomu na omo ma no nya press conference nkra wo mo kruchire bi mu krata so no mfa nkoma papa no so ro ma wo mo mfa nsoma ene wo de krata asoma pani sanka omo mfa ko straight say omo na eba no omo mfa nkoma papa mahama ze say de wo ye sutie ni papa na so na wo fem ti awraden
Abusia mechacha mu nyina busiamfo mechacha mu nyina ama mu nyina akwa abasronko e de RAZ Media so enne anwumrei na enne me say aka say when your fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you. That means when you campaign on lies, when you come to power, the reality will expose you big time. And I know, and I know. And Trona and Krofu will teach you in opposition, no. And then, and Abraso said, Sabio, the reality na what ground hono, eyi ne ho adi, e de akire Ghana for. Enti se wo ye Ghana ni na wo tran ase ma ye de wadwene didi agro toto nyom kire obo nsanko ebo hwirema eni gu wasum kansema e de gu wasum ma wuti da ya ene eno na epempem so a enyira ye hu bi no. Enti the ship line one can say the Shippers Dealers Association I Mama Mahama Bejina ho di ntro kire mo se ono no oba na ono mom na de flat rate bramo awurade nyakopo eya sebo mama wiye ye nkoto aba maba omia oyo obi papa ye nkopa adwuma ma obi papa ye nyese ene mama wiye ya tutum de na mutware dada na musu fa ho no ya tutum but mote ho ema ye de dollar sem ebe deceive mo so ye kan na montie ye kaye ena montie ene de ekono no car na ye yi ne 35 million ena me no ka say ukọ port authority ho say ukọ akoyi a ye beju 55-60 million tiemi ye pa sabre no na se dollar bo edre akufo adu time tene baomia onim economy offer say kinoforiata eye wudini eso sabre no na yetimi management ukoyi car no at 35 million ene car na near 40 million no ukodru aye 60 to 70 million and a baby show answer mo wa you car be sabre no na me ne unyina ate here yes $1 kosoro $1 bo wo soro akufo adu tim edre ba wo me anim adwuma kinofori ate ye wudini odi esika omo wia ye omo charge ye ena ban papa na amoso aba no a ono ka che se $1 e the 10 cedi enti mo wani nje huru na fa uti kobo nyankopon ani e wo wie mu no the charges no import duty no e wo senka en reflect on the dollar rate no wa san kra di bi ka ho ama insanity that is reality on the ground sabi yesi nipa da sani wo hoyi ade e da ne nchen a wo mpe age se yekoto twere ansana nani ebedi akire da bi beba amama kai akufuado ampipi abanyoku Dr. Bawumia nyansani kinofori ata be ma ompese Ghana fo empanfo amanyokofo ebedi Ghana ska for free enne na mo be kai won today mo be kai won on kwan omo fa so gina pintin se omo ntranse ma omo anka se omo party ma krapo no omo nsesa oman ni sika enni ne basabasa ma wiye se bon ai ye kuku figures ye ba be kan to se $1 yate so $1 the 10 cedi $1 at the 10 cedi but se okọ bank ho a wunya bi wo ho kwa abochi ho na koto bi I really want a comic state Ghana man than comic a dying content creating country obi create content enti jimini nkwasi aseme ma ni pasre na se yani eda ho na nke ya nyansafo na ye dwene ko akire a how do we allow ourselves to be deceived in this manner to the point to say agencies or moye forest bro kura babonten say John Mahama and Nkrofo they are cooking figures for Ghanaians. They were out. They are cooking figures for Ghanaians. Enti $1 another for one boy entro. The omode bano e entro. The omoche bano ni nyina entro. When this started, we told you say it was artificial. I was saying gradual. That is only time that you can believe. Say no correct. But the trans Muhammad din trochre ye katana ni kan kwasi asem kire ye. Akofo adu timedene. $1 bo ede. Ye ba ye betete ne ma so. Ye ba $1 be ko fom. Mo ho beto mo Ghana fo mo be ko heaven. Ene mo ne afa na mo su munya hu hwe. We are just in the 6th month of this government, and people have started crying out. A big cedar in the history of Ghana, apart from NDC leadership, and I yet to Abamawana within a shorter possible time. Now, I'm for about 1 time. I shall say, etietium. Ebinie. Importers na muti kumase. Na asiedu nkatia ne nkrofo aba mo nchen ne abehye mochi ne ama musika se monkoye demonstration NTMPP amanyokuo no ekosi sei mahama baaye no eniema na wo se nka ye nte so ana ye ntumi nte so mpo na ye nkipu at the price ana wo ho dada no ni na mienu nyina ahwere mo na mienu nyina abom te se jonso abo akokọ na mbom de ye ne se ye de bia ka ho enti ade ana wuyi ni 35 na obeyi ni 55 ana 60 de na wuyi ni 40 no ene obeyi ni anye hwe 60 or 65 so where is the dollar rate above from? What is the benefit of it? Enti se osi dollar above from se wo say dollar na ba form e wo book so na actually on the ground me ko se me ko pe dollar o bank me nya bi nto age se me ko abochi ho na abochi aton ma me 14 na dollar maye na aba form no na se kire ne sen Tell me, yo, I'm coming to review something to you. And this is for no, they are fools. And the NDC leadership, no, they lack common knowledge. The Equani said, let me show you what is going on. And this is for they are very, very unwise economically. The Equani said, once NDC for shall say a tongue go to Amanone bebre. So the white men, they are beating them, but these guys are fools and they can't understand. Esther, yeah, just let me finish with this and I will greet everyone. Thank you for coming in any case. The Equani said, and this if I shall say omodi gold bebre e kwama no ne enti broni na ono no economics no na adwene no mabie enti wabi ti NDC for e na all exchange dollar no to cedi no at 10 Ghana cedi enti sa asem na omo keka na wo red social media so dollar that 10 cedi no one e ya brofo na edi so mfaso because at the reality no Ghana niba entimi nya cedi ne ntonat entimi nya dollar no ntonat 10 but broni na wodi gold na koma no or se sande amawa or the mouth at 10 enti sesi ameno ka sei eye Ghana for na eboka because the cost of living in the country no is still at the price that it was and there enyina babia na ejina na yede bia ka ho yatotum ensuo boy yatum light yatum petrol yatum into the fact of the country me say $80 so it doesn't reflect into the pockets of the common and ordinary Ghanaians into yentro jimi ni nimde na abo amanfo a omo agya omo ho ema abrofo no tena won konso ebu won but they don't understand and they are selling our gold to the white man at exchange rate of 10 cedi per dollar. But on the field, on the reality, no, ukita 10 cedi a wonu ntumi $1 dollar money ye. I just saw Cotton saying 14 to 15 cedis. Ewa about 10. And you see, lack of knowledge makes my people perish. And this is actually what is going on. And Yayira to say we have vanished. And people are making it out of our stupidity. Sa neko. Sa. Mpanyfo yo mo ka say omo ye nipa omo aye omo adwuma nyina. Adwuma omo ye no. They deal with shipping. Omo ton yema fira manone de ba. Into o catch us sport ho na enche bia yewura mahama begina ho. Edidi ntro se onumbo mu ba na obetete. Port duty so a enam so ma amanfo tie omo kutu a omo koto nkwase aba no sankrofo na asia ba abonte aba be kan kire say port duties no afempo na yedi bia ka ho na woni ma say yem ya say Mahama was copying even the campaign message of Dr. Bawumia say he want to give them a flat rate. You see Mahama na kan kire Kumasi magazine for no the na Dr. Bawumia ka no eno no ko gina nkoko asem kokoam ketuam eno ka asem no kire won eno di deceive wo wo de yehwe video we na yemra to our main topic of the day yehwe video we mra.
Major complaints is about the shipping lines. Everybody is complaining about the shipping lines. We held a meeting not too long ago. I think GRA was there, the different groups, the Minister of Transport and all of them were there. And we cannot understand that, like he said, you charge an administrative charge for processing my container. And so you process my container administratively on a piece of paper. And I bring one container. And then he brings 20 containers. The same paper is the same administrative. Why would you don't do it one paper for every container? The paper just says 20 containers. This one says one container. By the time you spend in administering those containers, it's the same. So why charge for each one And the thing is, when I inquired, they don't do that in Lome. They don't do that in any other port, only in Ghana. And so it really doesn't, make sense. We charged the Minister of Transport to go into it and sit with the shipping lines and look into those administrative charges. And the point is, the law says that fees and levies shall be ratified by Parliament. And so nobody can come and charge any fees within the jurisdiction of Ghana. Oh, okay. I think I hit some nail on the head. Because we consulted the Attorney General, and you cannot charge any fee or levy within the territories of Ghana without parliamentary approval. And so that must be rectified as soon as possible. And so we charged the Minister of Transport and the Attorney General to make sure that those fees are brought to Parliament for approval before they can charge those fees.
You catch them say a certain government. Hey, omu power, they are still behaving so omu campaign. What would you okay? Who power? The 2 million eshe win some. 2 million I decide no ekitao. Parliament eshe win sa. We don't need a press conference. We don't need to come out and give a statement. React to the fact. Let the things change. What did they make? Let the things change. That is why we care. But what do you kukwasa no safa ho ene import duties no a raise kosoro enye nimguase ma jo mahama abuso enye nimguase ma no enye nimguase pa because the import duties are still rising. It is rising. Oh, video na me boy no tie yes here ne container na ye 30,000 35,000 for import duties no and then I'm 55 the near 40,000 no and then I'm 65. So what is the importance of $30 so if it does not actually reflect on the duties at the port and I said on the cost of living in the country? It makes no sense. It is nonsense. It is nonsensical. When lecturer will say, "Eya brofunu mom na obon se sami jamfie ni abre tongo dodo wa manone into yen reduce the exchange rate no just on the paper so that omo njiminti no ye de abu won na omo ba fi omo print less cedis." Really common sense. So common sense because abusuye odi niam kwa amano na amount dollars na yen so dollars ma o se gifa brew uba fia na obe print cedis enti se yesi ya twere book no so say eye 10 cedi per $1 uba fia you have to print 10 cedi for $1 for each dollar that you gain from the white man. Enti you see that the NDC lacks common sense and they are cheating them. They are cheating them on a daylight, but they cannot see that. Enti Mahama is a disgrace and he has disappointed each and every Ghanaian. They are actually just lying to Ghanaians. There is no reasonable person that will accept what Mahama and the NDC is talking about the economy. Because the economy ko year ni nyina ne se enema bo be ko fom. The economy ko year ni nyina ne se sabio obi benya adwuma ye. The economy ko year ni nyina ne se the youth and the people will not have to starve before they can eat. But come and show me one person and no starve, no so common dinner. Nobody. It is even getting worse. John Mahama remained disappointed elected president and disappointed incompetent president of our era. Aye, because and Trono Mudi Chilling and Abab on Tension Muyan Contumpo for Muyako before. And the Lord of Dr. Bawumia and that one of Nanado Danko Kufuado will judge them perfectly in 2028. We and I made you see on the issue concerning the dollar issues, because I have a different topic to talk about, but one day I will come fully and we're going to talk about this issue about dollar. Very clear. Mama me fanchi akese Emma atiefo wonaba. But that was a pa semoba. Yes. Meso se bo modern. Na like video no. Share video no. Na ja wo comment na ye hu na ye nchia oye. Enti mesha said nchia ama me maame Elizabeth Acha or say good evening to everyone. Minya by Kujo or say hello family, you're welcome. Minya panyini Kojo osikani Kojo kwache we osikani papa o. Enye osikafo na omodi sika ehunu na amamfo no dabi. We osikani papa obu ne ho a very gentle guy. Osikani Kojo kwache Minya mo akwa papa. Osi krokro de John. Krokro de John. I tropa krokro de John. Yeah. Mahamadu odimuntro de pa. Bosomchi biye. Odia counsem phone na fakowai ye hwe ye pa me maame estake badima ai me maame ba kope ai maame wo ho te say sanso na me sapon kofi ai osi good evening Mr. Manfo, God bless you all time. You're welcome, thank you. Mimia oskani Kojo kwache and so oskani papa ai we oskani onye rough onye ne ho na me oskada bi hu na na moku e hye no ho rough. Ye baga na kura ye mfaka prema ye ba enim se osikani wo ho. I osikani say good evening my lovely family. You're welcome. Minya Gab Media. I Gab say greetings to everyone. And I minya panino kwesi asamwa and so say hello to each and everyone. Gab Media ewo YouTube. Hwe ye man hwe na chia kwan na ye go support no na ommo na juma pa no emfa nkyere ye. Minya nana adunsia nso aba. Adunsia ye mo akwa aba ye pa. Mesanso akamfo Kakari TV on YouTube and a SKB TV on Facebook diamo. Another powerful platform adwuma obono mia so ani rough so ani pa. Yenko Facebook me maami Grace don come mo akwa aba. Sa anso na twima si edi nkra mia me mo akwa aba ye pa. Roughtman Dapa Michelle Eric Curtis Michelle. Me maami Diana River sister, I want to say it has been a very long time. Ose kwa me pa eja me mo akwa pa amas I me chill ye pa and at the dawn onso me mo akwa Rose Rakuya mame me chill ye pa e mo akwa. Now let's move into another topics of the day. Hey abusiamfo ene I want to give you this breaking news. Canada, Japan ni position say ye be sack no edina freedom pipi amanyo kom no akaka krabi ma men kan asem nkyere mo wo say yesi wiase aye wo yi se wo ye wo ho barima bebra ya kujao enti Canada Japan ene ho barima ama ni kuruwa no ayema broso kuruwa no ayema broso. But the MPP is just giving him advantage. Say, okay, what's some party nature? Eti ma obena kakra. Say be so betimi asesa usu no ban. Na Kennedy say on sesa ni usu ne ban ya. This man will vanish from the MPP, and the MPP executive are ready to do that. And now me no ka say the executive of the party are ready even to what? To sacrifice their potential victory on 2028. Even though Canada, Japan will be sacked, expelled from the party because of Sebushan 4. Canada, Japan and the supporters, they are creating a certain confusion in the party. So we will be out a bontain. Maybe a own join the party be na sabio o hwe party abejoin ya Canada Japan say party no ho de kire amanfo wa bonten to the point say the party become unattractive and as Rebecca said he want to make the party unpopular on ne nkrofo ni nyina ne say ono pese on fa ne sika nkonka the party abra sika no so no onyi fa manfa me nye party sem temiyo me wo sika ni na me hwe party na me hwe party no ye komu a sika ye de boa party adwuma the contribution of Kennedy Japan at the Barbonten no see they compare the Dr. Bawumia ye ne underground da Kennedy ento Bawumia but ye nti se Bawumia ko gina baabi ana Bawumia supporters ya ko gina baabi e kan semfo party no but and Kennedy Japan ne nkrofo de obo adane NDC for mo wataban NDC for omoye yen kan say spies omo spy MPP party enti da bia ade bechi ade besa da bia party ne hu animbu ase na ye omo adwuma ni face off mo akwa ba ye pa every single day every single time Kennedy Japan ne nkrofo adwuma omo ye nyina ne say they want to just what disgrace the basis of the party. Na sanya mana awoyo no ene amana ba abonten say party mpanyfo atake a bold decision say Saturday ye de mrakese bi ba ye de mrakese pa emra mu eduru emra ejira ne nan so emra said ye tie no untumi muso na se obuso a wankasa you go away from the party abra obi nkantre se free party no abra obi nkese free party no ni nyina ne se ameno kasai Kennedy Japan ne nkrofo akwa video bi afri bra champon ne nsam ena omudi video no abeto abonten a omudi gu party nani masese party ti say MPP no omo take decisions a omo mfa je kufo nka ho na wa hwe ya maganam MPP party political issues in Ghana kwanya ye mpanfo ye faso di buo ma won kwanya ye faso ye consider ya ankasa ye mpanfo even in any situation and in every relation among ourselves now what tin chen as MPP ni now better say MPP for mpanfo na omo wo ho no omo ya de omo mfa je ekufo nka ho ho se be ma obu afu ebema wa shase ayeden I regret it and I would regret it the MPP as a party change na brofo no ma o metweama I oskani boame me bawo ye be di command for Duncan Williamson pa sem no mu edru bet mo ma men kre Kennedy Japan firi na yento a tiamiye pa Saudi MPP now tia bonten na all of a sudden the obetia ne say general secretary a regional chairman constituency one for omutumi sori koji ekoteki decision abra omomfa kofo enka ho na say it will come into your mind to say the party leadership is not respecting the ethics enti e banisa say banisa what in Kenya ububefu party no that is what Kennedy Japan is doing now. I Oskani, the English is English. Very Oskani wo. When your papa one, I see the English is English. Sa jumano na Kennedy Japan afato ne hoso. Say he wants to what? Disgrace the image of the party in the eyes of anybody on to me nya daje. Enkoye hwehwemu tikirew na ohun de ekwampa enti maame abre wo tifie me maame bi odi MPP achi because of J Kufuor ya nana bi oti akura bi ase a odi MPP achi because of adwuma papa bi a J Kufuor be ye me nipa bi odi MPP achi because of campaign song bi ti say mo bro hu fo J me na mi sufre wa when I made me how ne me nyina aba wadi mo, you know that ebinum the MPP achi because of that campaign song J Kufuor de ba ya ebinum di gina so e solve mo personal problem as meditation song. Enti uti ba bi na e be catch you say na MPP party no kura na mo mfa Kufuor nye hwe a automatically all these people mo the MPP achi because of J Kufuor no, they will also regret or denigrate awurade me ya twere brofo ma me na mutumi kan omunyina omo bedan omo ani de atia party because of say enipa na enamo no so a omo bedi party na chi no yemfa ne nyehwe wo party no sa ena Kennedy Japan ne nkrofo omo ahya ase a omo ya omo akofa nkwase video bi abeto abonten a ba bia Kennedy Japan enim pefe ba bia alanchira mantene kwase mpanyini no owusu hwan ne hwan onim pefe se asema na J Kufuor ka na onka mfa the MPP administration ho na onka samfa MPP yanka ne se leadership ho na mbom na ya asem bia na all can dey akire one person. Hey abusia misrao misramo akwabi o se efre ne enesado bema me ameti hai metimi asi osi egu anumu nyina ama eti ametra na enye osen tie nyansa na ameka ne jimi bi wasum kwase apanyini jimi dodo kwase apanyini akwada panyina wanyina dum pempenso bi na nso wadwene ya chim no te se kwa ya chim na ma te se waye bodam ni bi wasum na tie nyansa na fa bi bo bra kwase apanyini na jam kwase yin short na nyansa nim obeje otumi nka asem bi antem se mese apro kwase a jimi wona auto paste mame wona auto brush mame na wo ya wo kura wako dentist da mu de magimi amuni munyansa enipa kanyansa sem de akyerefo bi tuti na fa bo bra na wudi nipa na tem who born dog jimi ko nkwase TV na chi ko nkwase channels na chi ai ko na ko hwefobia member ono na be kase me be ye odam wate fa jimi free akọ fuck you boy ai makacho fuck you we aboa ai opese mini watem obunu ma na opa medu watem obunu jajimi no free channel na ase na koba bi kufuro koba bi ebe kan se na ye wo de koba bi ye be di J Kufuor atem koba bi ye be di nanado atem koba bi ye be di Dr. Bawomi atem ne koba bi o be di MPP mpanfo nyina atem na ma wani ngina kotwere mo fire we are building the basis of our party because the party is the survivor. The party is what developed Ghana. Jimmy, nye Kennedy Japan na ya building ha. O ma me hu fin why. Fa kwasi ape baby. Fa wa mento mo adwuma so. Abujanfo. A Jimmy fo binom te sem kwasi apanyini bi obedwon se frɛ na next. Onne ne panyini no. A omo ya wudifo. Na omo sanso ye person nkuminyafo. Na all what they are doing in the party ni nyina ne say omo benya bibia tafre no. Omo ahyeda kofa J Kufuor video bia beto abonten a omo atwa video no asisi ani. And omo divert the narrative about it. Don't him there ya. In same way nyina dey me ya pa ne say even Joy News and some other big media platforms here in Ghana, if some video way and make it the same comment, I completely mistake, a completely nowhere, a completely out of sense. Because we say that make same we say J Kufuor a member of the NEC which is the highest decision-making body of the party. And so you'll be a nyansa wo team. Now I do the Juma. DNTia, Ube to me be jina bontia can't tell me say. Obi oka neck home. Party na could take decision. One day. Ni bi oka neck home. Party ne fa panana. Omo fa panana. Onte. Obi oka home. Ye chechiri nneɛma wɔ fie na de ababɔnten aba bɛyɛ adwuma ye mmɔ na amanneɛ na ye si gye egufoɔ toɔ no ɔyɛ obi a onim atwe nim akenkan ana mimbisa mo bie mo gye egufoɔ no ɔde nam hɔ no ɛwɔm sɛ o one vote but gye egufoɔ wɔ nipa mpanyinfoɔ akɛsefoɔ mo di n'akyi a ɔmo yɛ MPP foɔ mpanyinfoɔ no bi ade gye egufoɔ ante no ɔmo bɛbɔ ne amanneɛ enti ɛbaa ne sɛn ena kene Japan ne nkrofo akofa nkwasia video we ya beto abontena omo pese omo mfa nguje ekufo ani ma se monka ma kene Japan te nka ne ho se yen MPP fo ankasa no aje ekufo ma ye contract mpo no tie mi ye pa monka ma kene Japan ne nkrofo nti omo ho nka se MPP fo na ye support Dr. Bawumia MPP for mpanyinfoɔ omudi the ideology of the Osonoko Kuroko no akyi no aje ekufo na preso one ma omo contract one for street light the whole Ghana contract ama won na one ma omo adwuma mpo anye no ye buje ekufo pa ye respect no as the highest man in the party because he is the first president of the MPP. And he is the first person who said, Saya mamu mpono, unye ni papa, obie tumidi or minus some faswa. You respect him a lot. Yentese omuni pana, after J. Kufo made him a big man, he came out to insult J. Kufo. Yentesa, and yenye obi a yedwen say, yenimu nyansa dodoa change J. Kufo, nti ye make decision ayem freno. J. Kufo knows everything, but it is only some individuals or more party. No. J. Kufo, what he was saying was just about some individuals or more party. No more. I said, Omuho, Omuniho, Omudi Omuhusi, no Mudi ho there. A bit second in the Japan, I'm more can asem no. And Timon Kama Kennedy in Tina was said. J. Kufo has never been disrespected in the party, and he cannot use this fake news to convince anybody say whatever the MPP is deciding today is against the will of J. Kufo. And I may cancel no. Any name Crawford no. Mo amose mo support to Kennedy Japan, among support to the ideology of the party no. A shame, a stupidity. But mo hwe mo hu ye pa. Because from Saturday going no. Se mo anhwe mo hu yi a ye be pam mo te se de pam alanchiremanten a ene wa yira wo politics no ani nkrofo no nam abonten o mo hu de o mo nkan na de NDC media platforms so na o mo tikasa wo so mo yira mo achi kwai ene de alanchiremanten nkrofo no se de aba ne se NDC media platforms so radio and TV stations so ene o mo ye o mo adwuma. Because they have lost their soul. Because of what? Because of mischief. Because of lack of identity. Because of following the idea that you have already been followed. And almost NDC for Chinomudi. Most NDC from Famonyahwe. That is the same thing that's going to happen to your Kennedy Japan. If you do not advise him to learn sense, you best sack him out of the party. And he will be sacked in a manner that he will never regret that. You best sack him. Now, what the Americans say, you are say me a dinner one who ama woka say. The man who make us say, you know, and say, you are at point in black and a video way a bit Pia Bonten. Now,
and one Mrs. You, and as a fancy the bread, my
a man in you said this video came out for no reason. So video way. Kennedy Japan and Crawford and a share that a year day. Eko pejabeto ho. Now I will show you and I will let you listen to Abronye very well. Sa video way nipa no otihano. Efeni Bra Chempon. Bra Chempon has been in the MPP for a while. Bra Chempon has been a minister for a while. Bra Chempon has been Minister of Cabinet for a very long time. But along all this time, Bra Chempon, ekita such a big position in the MPP, no. J. Kufo Papa wo yo tihoyi, wankwa ne nchen ankosra na da. Tiemi yo, wankwa ne nchen da ankwa ankosra no. But said na make kanchira J. Kufo ye panyini e wo MPP party no. Enti no se wo tena nchen se wo ye bibia o party no, abra wo mo no amane a. Ono no, he will become aware even before you think about it because he's a father today of the party. Enti Bra Chempon sha na oye den o toto na niema se opeso mra me ye frag bella no. J. Kufo head it. J. Kufo what? Head it. But the other woman said, Bra Chempon did not go to J. Kufo to communicate to him, said, na niswa di hununye. And at this 2025 win, March moi. And a fair dear finally. Bra Chempon we yo tihoyi, onanti call Kufo na nim, and or the kotu na nim kosre and say papa, and na dear, me pese memra won chena me mekanchira wo say, me pese memra me ye flag bearer of the MPP party. Na ehɔ no ɛna Kufo ɔkasa wa bebuom Kufo ɔkasa na dwene mu dɔ na onye Kennedy Japan no nkasa basa ne bi no echi young man we yesi hɔ akyerɛ ne sɛ hey listen to me well, you are a young man, party na odi akyerɛ ne no party na ene uwe jidi wo ma opese wunyina sokura na potential wo mra ma ye president no eye me J. Kufo menen kaifo bi no ma omo aka omo ko ye ne omo na chichire party no si ho enti me Kufo na amete ho no bra amete se wo ye wo niema no na me bisa me ho se adenti a wo Bra Chempon dada yi wo ma me nchen ni me di nkomo mo me amane ti asem ye pa Kufo say he was wondering say onu Bra Chempon enne mo no Kufo no ne na nimu fifire ne brenti onu Bra Chempon no ne owo akwanya say oba bedi potential president na wa mo na amane aden unim se me na me yakokora ewo party we mu ana unim se enam yen ye niema bi a ye yeso na MPP party ni gina na so ana. This was a parable and can say a proverb. J. Kufo was speaking very and can say profound and I say very deep and I know ne Bra Chempon kasa now in the area say and then Kennedy Japan NDC ni owo MPP akwasle papa we the video of J. Kufo and omanko twitwa babi and omakeka bi asi ani and omode aba abonten de abeto ho de ka kire Ghana fo nyina say J. Kufo has been sidelined in the MPP and the journalist from kwasiafo Jimmy for omote Ghana omuni momo adwuma omuntie video and make analysis omunye research paint as no more can send be so the tiabonten and obotiam say J. Kufo has been sublime, which means they are doing the job of Kennedy Japan. And then say pese omungu J. Kufo anim ase ewo Ghana fo anim na Ghana fo so mfiri say eye party no mom na egu J. Kufo anim ase. Kennedy yedi MPP for mpanfo na omo ya MPP for na nye omo afu na omo de nam e party no yebu J. Kufo pa. We would never sideline him anyere o yakokora ye hia bibia ye nante na nan so na ekọ enti video ya obehwe ye twa so ya moni nyina ankyerɛw yan funny nyina ma me kire Ghana for mo antie ni nyina bisa won sa dentia. This is because the agenda was to mislead you, not to let you get the real meaning of this video, not to let you understand actually what is going on. Now, enemy George, you can RAZ Media say, first of all, why did he even recorded J. Kufo? What corner only penny could dim komo on kukuamua? The about team and Amsun to record on. That means you had a plan, you had a diabolic agenda against MPP and J. Kufo. And then Yanko Twaba na Yanko Twaba Yanko committee Saturday we yai. Na Yanko Chicken and Yapon Sambuna Chia. Ye the J. Kufo dinti Ebeke said we should not go and tie Kennedy Japan's hands at his back. Hey, Kennedy, ye the mrabed, ye the mra, ye the mrano, all sent to be the same intellectuals. One also your buga. But don't worry, we will sack you. Ye the mra, at the run, bugunsa. Edon say guachi. You cannot move. Move wide over to it means we will sack you out of the party. Moment a video when ye. Now, young connected man, this man who is sitting there, on your journalist or interview J. Kufo, 10 years, because the issue, the equal 10 said, and I'm saying video no any current, you know, people mistakenly consider Sergeant Tomano to about time to be a journalist or interview J. Kufo. He's not a journalist. This is Brian Chempon. So whatever J. Kufo is saying, he's saying it directly into the years of Brian Chempon. Aye. Momenti a video no. Ne maame Janeta from Mwakwaba. Sansona yep community Mwakwaba pa. Minya Vivian Kuma wonso Mwakwaba. Maxwell Boacheba Michelle Yepa na Kwabna Wapon. Wonso Michelle Yepa. Momenti a video no mara.
Akokra bi omo a eno an misesi o. Ana so mfanso da brema ma. Masa to the point say akokra fe aduane shana no cross minidi. Menya no that stage. And think at least I am mamenti. Na tiba kompa simu ye nyema bi nam say. Nya godro no na menya party ni bi. I think I might be too me him. So Ghana political party, political history. I can't say UGCC, but if you 47,
Gab, I just want to greet you in different manner. Gab Media near. And the J. Kufo say, my champion way. Minyambo akukran say yo. Minyanye nipa manina drubo pempen so bi amasay. Medasu jira menan so. Because me mate say wo ye niema bi a onya mo me amanye. I'm say adan. Me J. Kufo ma say na. Say a young guy like you. What be di me party a party amede me moja net echichire ye. No what be di mu. Na wo be pep jina break ese enti sa die. Na onika me bo me amanye. This is what he was talking about. Me Kennedy Japan and in Crawford cheap way of campaigning and kwasya message or mutu across unti. They are now turning J. Kufo voice into all things different. Now, Coca this okay in TV do me.
I'm back. 69 was there. Time nearly power for Ghana. 2 years, 3 months was their time. Me, 69 might be 30 years and be a member of parliament. Be a founding member of Progress Party. 2 years, 3 months was there. I am deputy foreign minister. I jump on 2 years. Them sick. The team and I'm the Asha Fort prison with them 1 year, 3 months. Something that they are causing behind another detention. But I know I did build the year. From 72 January, I jump on 2 years side, the tradition. There are more power beyond that till 2001. Me, I'm a crane of departing by power. 2 times. Ghana, BC. And then, the say, a woman, a prepare woman. Na bibi se be kwa na nyame ada o ma me cho na ya ba ignore me kura me ntia se
say J. Kufo can say when Abra Champo adada ni and the conduct, the unverbal communication no juma. And some I can ye no na de ka. Na mom de ye honam any nipadua na ka no juma. Non-verbal communication. What done ni ko who said Jacob for pushing it strongly. Sudden, me na mama party I said why ye ma power that me na me de ba power. Na newu also ba be fried better. You don't want to what? You don't want to inform me. Aden dia na maye. Na when you can Japan crop for cause a video where they be go say Jacob for MPP paying for a year there or more money. And Canada, Japan and his supporters, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are very dirty in politics. We are very dirty. We are very dangerous. More than even NDC4. We are very, very dangerous. Aden. Diana Jacob for dia yebo. Munipa modi na chi. Ono ne man munipa modi na chi. Jacob for na man be ye dia why na. Or see mo bin kana semi. It is the knowledge of Jacob for the paja na man be ye dia why. Na ono didi Jacob for atem. Eno anso hwa a Jimmy for modi na chi so mo say paja papa kokora we na be social media so e na mo cancel funfa no. Me wo video bi akwa bi yesi efre ne owusu hwan na hwan alanchamantin nipa bi enkwase asem akotena akra FM eka fa Jacob for me kura me fere kura se me bɔ no ha just because there is an agenda just to denigrate the image of the party adentia me Canada Japan na ma me di party na ni ma party ningu na koka e wa asem e kan de kire bra champo momenti asem we pa na ye wi a yento asomfa nko Duncan Williams and the British High Commissioner I demanded the arrest of that Duncan Williams. Hireta kum sakum takum dr ala samba anen kwasi akeka no and the British Higher Commissioner no Eddie demand about say we have to arrest him because he's a criminal. Yenti a video way about coca or church and semu about the video I remember Chelsea.
Kukurudu. So what on sema mika de bia video na I call round say President Kufuor is talking as if onim your friend is saying National Delegates Conference no onim hushi whatever is going through the party onim hushi you know I am true. So Brian Champon and a call former President Kufuor Hokobo no man say flag bearership na wa MPP no better contest. And the production team FM ye bibia ama out. Ya twenya ma kwa ablukuma sensema ba. And ye nim nkrofo a ekwohye ekwe free epie piano a se onko mo be support ye nim san nkrofo no. Enne Brian Champon team for no etwitwa videos, release videos. Trying to tarnish the reputation of J. Kufuor. Trying to push him against the party. Wrong. Honorable Dr. Brian Champon, you owe J. Kufuor an apology. You owe the party an apology. And your video no buy and mess. There was a intense one, Brabontion, but two free. Ne pacho ne fa full video ne bra ne jai no munyai President Kufuor attacking ni party na attacking MYN NDC di number 1 say ye cassette on mesa no mano. Why is MPP leadership and what various scams always behind this bidding kwasiasem 77 some fun ayese kasan mo find a way to come to their rescue? Why? Adena sa ekoso. Adena sa normal way nyina ekoso. Yenya idea ye no. We don't do that to a statesman. Bibia party na ye no mpanimfuo bia ina munko kan party structure na menhwe. President Kufuor kan nek ho. Bibi omo ye no muni bibi omo ye panimu bia eso ka ho na nado obi ani enti ye nya idea ye no sa video na ye ko round no mundelete na munyai de omunye no ne yemfrɛ NDC to order yemfrɛ John Dramani Mahama who we push revolution we push sa normal way oka awya waso wogon normal ba ene oye vengeance o use state sponsored security machinery ISM sansem ne yesi kai ne nya impenifo na yego omufi NPP wo hwe no abrea ko ba NPP will fall but will rise better and Kukudu will strong.
Safanat Pania, within a tough Ghana for Monja DNE television.
Yes, and to say Utie, as some cook a kaya, and take the monunya about come, said the TNF fata. Not one where I just want you to see something else here. I brought you to the church Mubia for that video. Any pabonism no moyo, or more should I say party no. For what reason? I don't know. Or why should I say they just want to destroy the party for no reason, for their parochial interest. They will not sit down for you guys to destroy the party. Evans, Mia, Mwakwaba Yepa, me who watch it. I'm Madame Fumina said me who check. Me who check. Yanto asuni yankuye ni nti abronya so what he had for this issue. Yentie na yemra.
Yedi ani na ehwe niema. But borderline bi wo ha this time no after Saturday national conference. Me kanwa me say after Saturday national conference in ba wie ya supporters in they should take it from me. Yes, after Saturday national conference, you know, eba wie ya MPP ni sika ni bia okuo no mo. Wo ya, ye betra okwan say go away. After Saturday national conference, you know, ye entertain obia. The leadership of the party, ye entertain obia. We ya beka to say take your money away. Yes, after Saturday, we ya you best suspend you on a person contest presidential prime minister. You best suspend you free MPP mu kwati party. Officer Oscar kwati party. We no so called supporters no mon kwati mu party. Mon kwati mu party. Officer mathematics party arena kwati party. Na MPP na mo se ye na ya say no. Leave that for us. Me see after Saturday national conference, a national executive will take a decision. Na obiso a potential frabera. No abuabu ankrofobia no so mo yen kranio so mo no mo to social media. No mo speaking rubbish. Me see after Saturday, we supporters in any better no. Ni ya suspend go and form your party. Yes. That is the way we are going. Saturday coming. Mobati at your real conference now on Monday ko. Move say your opposition tinu obidinisika fin ill-gotten money. Ababe una MPP. Move say we are in opposition ti. Obidini ill-gotten money. Ababe una MPP. What? Go and form your party. Na fast how ill-gotten money now one yana. Opeso di una MPP no. Fako be de party no. After conference way, hey, more party leadership will take a decision. Namu namachireke can send phone fata trying to ridicule the party leadership. Tina social media so attract unnecessary rat-up. Wafa no watre ate wa ye rat-up bi a open no. Tokromba bi a wo hye bia no. Yebaka cho so wo party bi akodwan. Because who be pay bibi wo kuo no ka planim. Who be pay bibi e wo kuo num. Ye yi ka pre da ma wunyi bi. You have made money. After Saturday, the leadership me say supporters in your country mo, ye be hitting hard. Ye be hitting hard the power me say, ye be come Crawford leadership of the party. Ye be come Crawford say ayi sebono. Take it from me, no. Asama me medicana baba catcher no. Ne yadicana shishe. Madame catcher pray. Me medicana baba cano. Ne yashishe. O the near media grow who crash it. Me medican baba cano. Yet nasi. None neck take a decision. No beefy say or no ni paraquia, you know, yes say, no, yes say, none in crop 40 social media. Ya bet jaw kwan whoever you are, no, ya bet pamwa free people no aquatuko. What am I in national conference, you know? The leadership of the new patriotic party, a different mandate ko ne week. Yem fanyama niagro. So your potential aspirant yo, so your why una so wesko after Saturday going, who misbehave where you were the quarter party. Quarter party. Fausi kana also one quarter party na twini pana momra. Na yaba fie no obi sika na hobi. Ana obi nko obi fie enko gi sika nko bo akoma na enko gi sika so de kwa kotua ne basu school fees. We are telling you people, say take your money away. Because the leadership of the party near Buya found money. Ah, na so be mo obi sika de na asemba wo se o miana no de o miana no na wo na ye say man de no every fine fausika nan ayi national council take a decision na mo na machire mo fi say ba mamu kwan henceforth. Say national council take a decision na mo na machire because of your ill-gotten money. Na mo tutunta suogu national council decision so when week iko no mo be hu say party no wa hodin che mo ill-gotten money no. That ill-gotten money make ka kire mo ill-gotten money. Omo mo fure say o ka kire mo no obi ansuro mu. Me say ill-gotten money. Ana mo di huna MPP for na party take a decision na mo na makire mo tutunta suo
etino said the what no said the meka ye no sansemfo na eko security abonten a ama amanfo ahya ase guje kufo ne MPP amanyoko na nim ase no. It has getting worse, and Kennedy Japan should be very attention, especially him and Brian Champo. Because Brian there, we were expecting to say you're supposed to be a disciplined man. Because why you so judgment pay? Multi-party on painful room. You were bored while you share that building or taking decisions on the behalf of the party. Muslim a party for multi-democracy, I say. But you're committing. Not the majority decided on something. Not money na machine the musike din kwasiasem. Abronya is right. And I'm very happy say finally the party has taken a decision whereby they are going to punish anyone that will do any stupidity. I'm very, very excited about this. I'm very excited. Said finally. Osunoko kurukwama nyukono ebe jina nine so and making decisions without not intimidation from anyone or say no. Namo modam. Yes, some party and ye nipa ba na yes some no. Yes, some party. MPP kono asikafo amowom se motwe mo ho a individuals ye betwetwa 1111 cedi e dia be party no. Because yen na yeto abama munya tumi no e de nya musika. Yen se mina na meka meja bi wo ha. Now let it continue. We will come and show you more. I mean, Abronye is the fire pillar of the party. He is disciplining everyone in the party. Abronye do beto on the right line. Ubedi line so kama pa. Makamu ho abom. And moye munyankumade behind the doors. Makamu ho abom ye wosika. And moye munsemfun at the back of the door. Makamu ho abom and a party leadership on Ankasano mugu muani mase publicly. Makamu ho abom party amamo ye ya mamo akwanya mamo maseti companies in the government eye forever na mudi hu sika me ame po de entry mo akwa ai amenka asempa na meka kire no bra champo ye mpese beka na ho asemo na it is since 2006 ena papa we je kufu we ya ye kana asemi ema ni akwanya man be install his application and as you can say software that ye government payment to his workers ena na ma bra champo enya sika no je kufu ya na nipa ye nipa bone but nye nsem nyina na ye beka anya nsem nyina na ye ka je kufu we ya ele wo bra champo wo bepe president edia when kan na nko susu ho no eye sa papa we ya na 2006 oma wo de wo system ba Ghana maimu a ene na aban facility tie na djuma efo ka wodi hu sika ma wayi sika ni a waye nenne nsem nyina na ye nka bra champo de ye twe so kakra wado de opomfa na ho mra. What I'm wondering about is say enkrofo na omo benefiting more from the party no they are the first people to show this loyalty to the party and it's very ashamed. Aye Oskani I very ashamed someone ma making a lot out of the party one am benefiting massively from the party but you are the first people to come out and disgrace the image of the party. Why? Person kuminya nkwonti. Eti na de da horo no. Kennedy Japan and Brachempon at risk. When we say Brachempon there, he will put himself in the lie. Kennedy Japan is the man more probably he will be sacked from the party because of the misbehavior because of the misbehavior. And then kwasiafo bi omudi na chia Jimmy emubunuma Jimmy to the highest level. Omunim di omuwo. Omunim ba bi omugina. Omunim ba bi omufiri mpo. What a shame. Yeah, so that is it. Kennedy will be sacked from Saturday, from Monday going. On he will find himself outside and we will stay back in opposition for 30 years to build new and rare people our support to party not for their personal interest. Said there Buzia Breso, what is the name? Yet in opposition for a long time as Nayaba power. We can still do that and wait for the better time to come in power with the right people. That's it. That is it. Ye the ideology achieve ye ni ba akufo bi sikachi. Fatu timiyepa. We are following not a tradition, an ideology. Into the society now because why one a party in point for taking decision, but maybe the Canadian sentiment here obwa. We will sack you. We will sack you. The Ben what is NDC from point for a taking decision. Now NDC maybe a bit now on thinkers on the party in they will never talk about it, Adentia, because they know, say, in a democratic world, the majority carry the vote. And to say, if you are not even the core Korana, and I'm saying, you must abide by it, and you must shut your fucking mouth down. Shut it down and stop misbehaving like a child or like a kid. Why go on there? Bro, let's move forward to another topic. And yeah, so that we can close the show. Abusianfo papa bi a say friend bra your friend say akwawe nanim wa akwa nanim duruduru say sabio o han akwa han kura mponi a picture kura wo hanye papa bi a say friend Duncan Williams kromfo wudini pa wakofa Bible kita say oyesofo sa papa we abronya be kan asem fa na ho but Ghana fo bi no man te ase ene the British High Commission, the former British High Commissioner watan Ghana che o country mpo ababonten say e was say nipa bi te say Duncan Williams nka ban chilintum adentia oso yewudini na o kan sem bebre fa ho bi pese yenko tie ensem a papa nde to abonten ye wi ane ato aso tie.
Brings me to another thing that I am very much interested in: religion. In Ghana, in fact, from last week, so many people have been talking about tweets that you put out about Duncan Williams, about Doug Hewitt Mills, and also about Agrada. And it looks like you were calling them charlatans. But I want to go straight into your meeting with Archbishop Duncan Williams. You said you saw so much in his house, and that he actually takes the whole of the business section of the British Airways most of the time when he's flying out. Yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah, well, look, maybe it's unfair to just take him. I think there are many religious leaders, but it seems to me that he and many other religious leaders in Ghana, many of the leading ones anyway, live in huge wealth. Their houses that I saw several of their houses. I was invited to them, are hugely opulent. So are their offices and the cars they drive. And yes, some of them, when they fly first class on British Airways through London. And I always remember when I was getting to know my colleague and friend David, a Ghanaian who was the driver in my day in the High Commission. And, you know, we had lots of time on the road, so we had lots of chats. I learned a lot from him. But he was telling me that, you know, it was not always easy to make ends meet, and, you know, life was a challenge financially. But then he told me that he gave 10% of his earnings in tithes to his local church. And that shocked me. I remember we talked about it, said, why don't you take care of your family first and make sure all their needs are met before you give any to religious leaders? And he and other people gave me the impression that they were almost scared that if they didn't do that, they wouldn't get to heaven, and that the pastor or the so-called man of God had directly or indirectly hinted to them that they needed to pay those tithes or they would suffer, which seems to me a kind of emotional blackmail, honestly. So
papa we ya ohuna nimo hoyi e obi ano yen kan se no ye ye be kan se ambassador a na wo Ghana na wo ye adwuma ma Britain a ye friend UK ba bia me George woyi na papa we ne call Twitter e no okot ti se asofu bi ti se bra ye kan say Duncan Williams Agrada ene have a drag and a friend say e was a banchi won tum ena black rasta e connect say person on man in church and sem no mu ye ena o invite no on his show via Zoom. Asema papa ye kan nyina ne say osofo bi say Duncan Williams so free Ghana akọ ofede say London the business class no or chata ho nyina say ne dia tie bi yo or chata say the whole business class no chata say ho ne dia ye mo bi ametna ho no no nko ato ho one ne nkrofo ana one oba bi na omhye ho na papa we si de ntia wo say ye nchi Duncan Williams ne say they are blackmailers in a sense say they emotionally blackmail Ghana for say e was say wakati ya ubenya ne bosumi bia no emu enchichemu du fakoma osofo na papa we say na owo driver bia no ne nam bra no ye adwuma o Ghana no and a driver no na review this thing to him say Ghana asofofo no de omoye ne say they tell the Ghanaians omo catch the Ghana for say wabusumi akatua wunya wamfa mu enchichemu du ohanchichemu du amra me osofo no mama mfa ni opulent life a eye nkan se adehye abrabo wamfa sika na amrame a ubesofa na wo nko heaven enti papa we say saade no nko ana Duncan Williams ne nkrofo no omo akeka omo ho abom so omo ya asofofo omo ye no omanum no e was a Ghana banchi wongum because omo ye akohwifo and now therefore omo ye frosters enye me na make o enye abronye na eka enye abronye na eka say tiemi ye pa we eye de UK ambassador to Ghana mekanisa ono na eka yenti video.
I became very fascinated in the subject, but I do think a lot of those type of religious leaders who make and flaunt a lot of wealth, personally, I think a lot of them are charlatans, yes.
Wow, interesting. Now, with Archbishop Duncan Williams, did you see a golden toilet seat in his house?
Well, I'm not going to go into the details, but I saw great opulence in his house, and in a couple of events I went to, you know, incredibly fine foods and drink and what have you. And I mean, good luck to him. But the point is that I don't understand why often very poor people have to pay money to make already rich people even richer, whether that's in the religious context or any other context.
Do you think that these men of God would make it in the UK?
Papa will say, Black Rasta bisa Papa say, enti nipa bi to say Duncan Williams. Uko ni fie, because Papa is wa ni fie many times in different occasions. No bisa ni say nti uko ni fie no. Uhu toilet edi gold na aya na. Asana Papa can say he don't wants to go deep into this. On person beka akwa achire. Me de obetumi aka achire wo Ghana ni na wutie me ne say Papa ni fie ho no. Eti say ahemfie kese, ti say asante hene fie. Na ye ne nwa say ahiafo mo Ghana etumi ko edi sika ekoma obi owo sika that say Duncan Williams. Say onje na onfa nto aso emmo na kohwibra no na onni di na wo sika mu eye ne nwa kura enti nke be ya nka Ghana ban chi saa papa wentum because of kwanya ohun no woni fie abraba obo na condition of life no. It is something opulent like Cristiano Ronaldo no live an opulent life. Donald Trump and live an opulent life. And your software so bompire Edward heaven. And your software all bompire so do heaven. So this man is demanding say Yanchi Duncan Williams kotum because no ordinary and necessary Ghana for here for aji won sika free won some ordinary and other the vulnerable citizens in the country ama wanya na ho poto said the wanya na ho no and a Black Rasta bi say enti saa sofofo ye okan mo asemi sen ka mo UK en ka mo abrabo sen e na besi akọ tie ni pa
the way they are making it in Ghana.
No. There are some evangelical leaders like that, particularly ones who cater to diaspora communities, like communities from Ghana here and Nigeria and Kenya and other countries. But more generally, no, you know, Britain is becoming less and less of a religious country. Fewer and fewer people are going to church. And leaders like that would be laughed at more than, you know, making a cut through into wider culture. It's much more common in America, of course, and I think in Africa, some of those evangelical Pentecostalist type religious leaders do very much impersonate some of the religious leaders we see in the evangelical community in the US, who are also very much about money. And you even see some of these US evangelists asking people to give them more money so they can buy another private plane. You know, I'm sure you've seen that. And it just seems to me extraordinary. It just seems, and again, using that same sort of emotional blackmail that, you know, and they use euphemisms. They say, plant a seed, give a seed of faithfulness, all these nonsense phrases, which means give me your money, which you can't afford, and I'll become even richer. And I think that is charlatanism. I can't think of another word for it.
Okay, me mama Miss B, me makwa papa, mama I want to say, mchi lankopon adom ho ye. Suzy Ajima Emmanuel me makwa ba ye pa. I me okojo oskani papa bi. O say, charismatic frosters. Asema papa ye kan nyina ne say, ade bi etisa na wo UK no. It will not happen. They will jail you. Omo bechi watum, they will block you. Because omunim say eyewe a enkrofo bi no mofa so di sisira amamfo gisika firi omo nsam na mponi UK ho no ye wa asofofo wo ho a omo many of them no they actually come from Nigeria, Canada, Nigeria, Ghana and Kenya, but aban na wo ho no will not allow them to get to this level whereby they will indirectly extort money from their followers. Yeah, Gab, you are making a sense here, but say Yankam Wasem Soa, they will never change. But we can start from somewhere, and by time going, they can change. Because me and Gab say, Oye den krana, Oko Kanchro Mokra, was solid them Hokrana, a man for storm beko ediska kwa kobano. Erikadu, Erikadu, me who watch a rough what is saying. Me say Uncle Pado Moya. Ya Yabeko Swaka. Yabeko Swaka. Eti, my way catch the Ghana phone in a sebuntio. Sajumana, Sofu, we yan or Ghana, Hona, Bosmi Bia. Yes, shall con, Yachicho con, Yakofa Bible say, but Siko Benyan Bosmi Biano, ye more hanty chemu, edu. Na fakomo osisa oye no Britain ye bechi watum ye be broko because the omoye ne say eduba bi mpo na they even exaggerate to the point to say yesi esikafo no emedua ye mebo afode obi kura tiri demand say ye nto plane fama no private plane na manfo atoto omonsa na omo da kwa akoto plane ni nyina ne say yesi bedua aduaba na so abapa de ama but papa we say asichire nyina ne say fa usika na ekita no breme na memeye rich minya bi mfankoto pray fa live an opulent life minyanom eyame na America the former British High Commission and the country minyanom Ghana for any mo amuti mi nyina say asofo for o Ghana o ayo mo Pentecostal churches Pentecostal churches la mi ntwaso the omo ye nyina say omo bo mokro no mumie mani na omo daada mo eye man papa bi so a nke bechi omo atom enti Duncan Williams say no according to this man osi ye nchine ntum because sikana ekita no he cannot account for that. Yeah, Jennifer,
let's talk about Bridget Otu. There was another tweet from you that said that it looked like Mahama gave her the position for services in quotes rendered. Did you tweet that?
Well, people can form their own conclusions. Of course, it's not just in Ghana; it's everywhere where people are rewarded for political and other favors. I guess the wider topic there is about people who claim at certain times to be objective journalists, who it then becomes clear are very beholden to one party or another, and it doesn't matter which party; it would be the same if the other party were in power. So I think it's. I like the idea of complete neutrality amongst journalists rather than people, because if you claim to be a journalist but you're really acting in the interests of one or other party, then you're not a journalist, you're an activist, which is fine, but call yourself that. Don't pretend to be something else. That's kind of my point.
Interesting. My guest is John Benjamin.
Okay, Abusian for Papaya say can say bi o ha. I think say all the journalists in Ghana should come here and listen to this man. My interest said, you just have to be real to yourself. Don't just come and tell us, say, we are journalists, we are neutral. No, because appointment to be a Mahama, they say, neutral. They were all lying to us Ghanaians. But I know honor you. And what I want to say to Ghanaians, and I say, you fight bridge to the not to. Now, young say, Duncan Williams, Sabronya Castro saw ye criminal, or ye nipa boni, or ye kohuni, or ye bronsam nipa, wafa Bible, did this if you can afford. Jitum say, yes, Abronya is right. Now, was champagne will be also a Canada Japan supporter. Now, Kobunko to deal with TV stations, so say, oh, pa, Duncan Williams at Chawa. Kaimus a side panel, or ye bronsam esne, Duncan Williams. Because, you see, se wunim bone na wanka ehu sintidua no eso sene de ye bone no se obi di wadamfo bi awu na wuhu na wanka wo no asotwe beba wo so no eso sene de di awu no enti se wo se kene Japan ni nipa bi agiba bi na onka no kore ne nkyerɛ na okata bone so ama yetime adi wawu mu a saa nipa ne nipa bone obi ti se owusu bampa aboa papo nese epu aba abonten se ekusi a ya ho no a onya ho nwie na wa hya ase nwe nese abusu ambreko. So this is what I have for you. Duncan Williams is a criminal and he needs to be arrested. He needs to be called at the police headquarters and to account for every pin of money that he has. I have a lot of issues, but I want to stop it here so that our brother SKB TV can also do his show in a peaceful manner. Abusiamfo, meeting any Mr. Manfo RAZ Media GH. Medawase, any obre, any apotra wenyama me na me brofo ametwea na ma twie druba bia metwea na ye time. Yatia enyantoboase na matimi adjust niema gradually na munyina matemase. My beautiful last night to bet me after, but meanwhile, no message you subscribe to this channel about more than subscribe. So I make recommend Gab Media GH on YouTube and the Gab Media Vlog YouTube amount. So subscribe na could me na china bone na chidom. So I make me bomia Kakari TV Honda Urudi amount. Say Ope TV Papa TV be a cram PP asem na nye Canada Japan ntia. Na ye kan PP ho asem ye defend the MPP na ye promote MPP pa de anu no ane Kakari TV on YouTube and SKB TV1 on Facebook. Me de mo besia na ochira nyankopon pa ya sign ato aso. Mese wa se like video no mame ai na sabio video no timi nko na nim. Se muni ho a ye bia no ye tugu nti ye ba nso na mo an contribute a na se yakachi. Yemfa yenua yeah, oh, me Fred that I want to be funny call. Mamma, yes, I'm for a while. I Uskani Jina Suntima Memfru Uskani. Uskani, Wahoo. Ade, dear Neko. Wow. What's kind of cool from? That's me. Aja. Me too. Boba. Yeah.
And the amount a jana is ano. I talk to the woman, baby, I will send free band.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I feel it.
Otemenka.
Ah, say the tonka, yes.
Aha. Ya yen shehan ama ayede problem na ayede
I see.
and I'm not so ayede adults because yet tie mo say mpanyimfo mo hi because ya kwato aba ye de nsi ato aba yi mpanyimfo de ka muti fia asem ba ka mutum na ayede etie mu ntem but ye mpanyimfo no de o ma anya ne sa o mutumi nim what decision they were taking. But as long as someone makes a decision here, we can also pass our judgment. Say, "Man, we money go so. Man, calling pennyfo ya inya de futu afam and they go be any part in movie."
Exactly.
And send there, what that adroom say, the business some way there, mama paba. Name mom, some more pasadia. You people should take the bull by the horn. Mama won't spare obia or part in him because you can't say Paula Foko on any packet or Ghana how. Obiso was cow Ghana how on Champ Paula Foko. Obiso was tell Ghana one check a fence of engineer Kabri Japon.
Absolutely.
They said, can be video to be the office. I say, officer, the party officer, here for the campaign. They say, it was so 8.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that picture. Very,
yes,
very.
I woman, I mean, next way, I dream higher.
I see.
Obi was sika, and see, and so a good year, the party, the money from suspended. Na nya de ono no true party no why ye na ono no onya kana no ama party one no be jabe de ama obi osuro no bia nso obi o party ni it is so boldness so munya no mutum bi exake e fence kwabra je Japan ni for afoko and I don't know so in Kempinski hotel only Kempinski so only hotel no for afoko dia I'm telling you for afoko dia obi nchen for afoko I'm telling you obi nchen for that I want to call on pokra no ye tumi agine sinchen every you see chance party name now if any turn some show come up be kwa their size as example la your boy afafanto di boy no onye relevant me money real name whoever here afafanto be the person I'm referring to
yes
your boy the boy so kwa the be hu media phone kwase phone video one sim si wo ko do say me ko do kwa ta me tia say kura no me am ni obi akwa me ko jam be jam for me nyan ko ma atwa ma say ne za mo ma no I'm telling you
yes
me na hasa me say me ko jina bia na ma nye campaign bu a omo tuma lanchemante no me si me nya ase wono mpo enti obi anya obi o part association dey say wo mo obi nya obi anya obi a o obi anya obi ya all one enti we go contrary to whatever the policy says no it had to do with you enti some ba abe make sure the calmness aye adwuma dia say ya abobo ya o so ya fence wagna o so ya hwan okita V8 okita V10 okita V60 kura na o ye boni a emra ni nimbi almost try one you two almost say almost say peace about party until then this nonsense because so to the extent say wo brand champo wo can say ya san kwase afu we so gu so it took some of us those who say some almost support a fence about umian and a fighting man kan kwase nko di ba be and what time also now you want to mulle na kodi san kwase ni bi na nka your level in the politics what me akọ papa ni nyamfo we ma o ko record ko ye den
asumu nkomo mpo
na ko na so akọ do yes what record mpo a for the whole tape ni beto onum say de ete mo so ida so mo company fo na so penifo na enfi ma mo to mo kekan kwase so e fe we mfa fe we mfa mo tu mo tu ni keep secret da mo tu wiase ni RAZ I mean control the way I'm seeing what in public, you know. So you share in our process, yes, sir. We can go extra mile. Yes, if we are so beautiful, shall be on any cancer, as my to income, who should go to the neck. And the same person, calling put on Keku for the book, can't be about me and going a friend say, I go for. I can't be no good about me and going out one. If we are so beautiful, sure, go and go to one cancer. But mutu mpenyin ni na mu kodi e yesika na betu mu kru na mama adna boda mu ya da mo nwene ho obia na mu expose no kofo ene ekofo adetu we senka enis wo nya mo party mu man come see golden house mo de ma shem abotro ato ma no wo be hwe man come be discard ya mu yi I'm telling you the truth
say dun kete po ye man so
we onompo hwe o ka ma asema enis fo mpo fan spell mo when this form of party mo so ma be president edinti mo do kenyi bia one people ni ni metutu form secretary e dey kwasa sam so no but let me tell you this issue na eba no e father da wo before mo kwaya patriotic institution or whatever no about that the following week
and I can say papa go for ever turn program as no.
Okay,
And I form consider for the family eh better no ogu.
yeah.
The NPP, can tell you me need executive but I can tell you there's not number ya among seeking a friend's advice of four.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. No opinion of Ben Nagin come say ya and come in on pocket go back but you can fast pulling down.
Yeah. Nampo de
show
disclaimer say be a video no
yes, exactly. It's not coming from yes, and yes, I take because it's true said that have been adopted. And yes, I take. But more some water air bomb in the say when you for me kaba against Baumia, beg Baumia and coupons will meet and found only purpose of Etiano. Bible Nankasan in years no say so you cry a yimako, but my them and Mosiana and a yinaye. 81 yame. Mupamuna mungangi against Baumia in nature na nunti obiada na ne yen so oye ne pa na oye ne se be ebedinechi adorso dodo is getting too much musuma ye na mo nyesika akọ party ba mo de se mo ne mobusha mo nkonko di obi anka ahwenkyerem ado bi so be jiska be fi mo yes mo nkonko di enya hwe mo nkodi ye ne ye pe ne ye ji ne ye nyina de amman ba kofo so onye we thought senko no kwakwajo bi ko grassroots work or not what didn't make the area in Marco school area, or the gas will be grassroots. That has come if I had grassroots. And your contract is going to say grassroots. What did you tell you about Copeco or about Copano so quiet? Now, what did a BBC one sitting here? Did you say Antonio show?
I just did alumina actually.
It's too much. And to the most one is it can also there's even in here for and your free a bra penny. Sister Penny, yes, a corner cocoa di food or no, you know, Mamun, Namonia Toche, with the moon dinner, the Yamu, Namon family and fire party in Swasum Gemu. Now, so also about the contest, you saw over contest, the contest when Yansemu. Now, so would Jimmy Namo de buy and I buy Lucy and I, Lucy and then Lucy. Everything was so he said this man was going to win the election. They see him election because I come to him the election. I'm telling you, said the music, but they say I was having 100% confidence that we're going to win the election. And look at what has happened. In Yafu Munkwasa ya, and it's a this time around, Ubin Kasu will be contest because Baumi and Kopon. Yes, you could so call by Kobinia competitors as I see so. Yes, so be ready. Oh, bar finance Fatun. That's all you was wage now they bar. Over to Samia. Then for a papa, holier than that with the
holier than that. Hey, Oscani, we too much. We too much, Oscani. To us,
was one of the young can ask them. One of the can ask them as a singer Nanutu. Now I'm trying to tell this man, say, so if they are truly man of God, someone who follow the Bible, they should do the needful because yes, you could don't pona. On Kukunyan send a debate of us, so no one bonnet dampono. Or bread once, but the pampu they go do. Who know Biawa? I'm telling you, we are going by an airborne son, a boy answered the cabinet a free by or they got here no home and one woman doing young couple. Young pomba. A so young papa for us also after what real young poema. Mamma fact, you make a catamony, way Christopher from Christopher, you be a Christo, no more than a free home. No more than a free home. No more Christo, no more idea. Azana con consent in idea. It's one of them saying, and come so fanco and fanco. They say Brunin, no one ever can. Well, okay, Ghana phone to me because the idea we are in Casca Plaza or Ghana. Ghana and Kwana, we are here. We are rob and pass. We are playing Chiwa. We pack to sorrow because we on the floor. And into we on the floor. But the Ghana has say, O so it we Giacato say, O coins I can't bag for Saquens and if I be good, no matter. Or which we cross so to mean nanti best from 30 to Casua, no, the lawyer first one. I saw a source of mammy, to one car, none new cruises to different come the coba. Say they say many Jimmy and one side almost who you see almost so you see as I make look at them to you soon and I maybe then assume the media my shame and Tiano. Now give me that account worthy. Catch am catch am master than they say I don't know who you know. It's one of 50 no who you when winning now properties on war. A dino so who be the next castle who you know. Catch and say it's one of his houses. Wow. And those cars that you know is a few of the car fleet there, you use Ghana. And you know, on young movie, so papa, on your but Ghana best 10 years if I come. And we discover some of who, yes, I do young movie. Not one uncle who will do a Ghana, I'm saying, no, bro. I'm telling you, thank you very much.
I remember my Miss Bisman Country said, never say you are nobody because you are somebody and you
are
mean a lot to her. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And also to the whole RAZ family, RAZ Media family. Yeah.
You. Thank you.
Bye bye. Yeah, Uskani Papa been a 10 and cano. Uskani. Papa, what dear? Yeah, pesca for Montreal, Moho. I been Papa and a Necasai. The mamma, some Memphis George, Namen Fred. Hey, Ko George, Gab Media.
Champion
Gab Media, Mwakwa,
Champion Mr. Mafu.
Wow.
Champion man, original.
Original MM,
link.
Okay. Oh, not man share because I didn't think say you were. Would your banner person join? Just write to me. I will give you that.
Any problem. Before the start, most of us see an video be after YouTube reels or say I say and then before the start, and drop meeting on me and did also. And before also share no maybe many and Jim up till now still are many in Jim. Tamamafu, we go beside the day and Abronia air comes out. Mamma, 1 point in Tianema Abronia air comes out. What do you say? Endra meeting on Kokoye, emergency meeting.
Yeah.
Now, a banner saying, Ena Mukoye meeting now. Ubia all right, say Ocean, Ubia all right, so Casameboa.
Yes, of course.
Inti na nipa baako de ofori se o kasa mo simika chen se on shut up.
Hey. I don't know why no.
Was there a surprise o? Mr. Mafu. Yes, sir, inside spice you on me penfo na so buhwe ni. Endra meet no mkokoye no obia kasa e du tamawu tumi so be kasa no. Sorry ya na eye onu bra na champion no e ka che tamawu tumi se on shut up non trance na opo bia me na beli no ono no be beli no
until no so some mentality na woniti
inti ni bisa question bi say e ba me say e na mo se mo ye patriot we na mo join osun kukuru no inti se uni ahụ ka na se okọboa na e wo sa odi to ano e twa pia na empani hu ye nkan kwala ina nke yife bi say empani fo mu bi de sa. You will never find this thing in NDC.
Absolutely
never. Who are they with NDC? You were a cuckoo dam for almost bassem or NDC. Obi to say even any cuckoo dam for cry, even you were Oyo to you for Obi to say on Hinibakwama, any Bobia answer. Make I start my NDC for penny for big almost as you free. Up till now, until woman of that. Yedina and Casa, only me believe. Ye can't mamma not to Banacham Tribune say, Senka a banisel bill, Senka will be a Pobia mane billion 1 on 1, and Kachamaun to Minankasa me billion 10 times. Who was Sika? Usikamo a fool and who fear for Tamaun to me, Soriano pa Emma Homa Magiska Chamamafu. As I said, I'm not pa way 10 o'clock and I'm no casa. Now your fair Tamaun to me will do the phone or your yaw do the phone. And go we meeting in Kachamaun to me and Panko, that's not a crack. Nan concern or Kumasi and Nano Pendo, we meeting, no. One castle be a home pain or quiet. Dr. Mahmoud about me, I try ask for best friend, meaning I feel no a friend away and there.
Wow.
It is a obipe a common and a brother air combi now.
I see.
No.
I see.
I say, no. Into a brother sound warning said from Saturday, quiet, sa Congress, we quiet conference here. From Monday, what the young who was coming free party, not gonna party.
And he's right.
Again, already a Chamaun to me, no, neighbor bought a cuckoo down for many bray, our party. obi ti say Hakman Owusu Agyimang na ni break papa.
I see.
Say omuntimi encreate party member that way. Hakman Owusu Agyimang Damboche omani break papa. Omani break mo ki kan say mo. And mo refer as far back as 1996 to 1992. Say mo sorry in a midimisika is in a midimisika you should give us a break because you're the president before ever 2000 na mu nyina obi anu an kapre mu party na na keka na nsasema president before every ni power I na mu bi ababe di pe na mu bi no e sorry mo menso they sound a warning to them said they are not going to tolerate that nonsense anymore. So who was got that's a yours also same party now. Free party
yeah, go for your own party.
And drive straight. And secondly, nipa na or this say President Kufuor na now the Danko Kufuor elbow so in a conference no mo be the 19th honorable Dugati. Me say ndro mo ma ne party or apologize e wo man.
No, you can't say.
Endra. Exactly. Endra. Ye mame ekwe free. Omo mani bunku to be a party natural. Omo mani party. Onu so did to move a mistake and from so why no.
Yes.
Because at the end of the year, what tarnishing the image of the new patriotic party or the enemy to form.
Yeah.
A scene say in a party when the focus about 2 ways no. You really that the DM copy.
Yes.
Now we fetch now we call. Now it's a party no. In the end of one in the opposite mind and said a female kono wow benya Justin Fimpo kodua kasetie bia no ye betwe waso party because me fan say boy na a young boy into mu be kasa na anyhow. Also he is the general secretary of the party also the respect man. So Okase Ade we say you have to obey and stop what you are doing.
Yes.
In the end, no, Ade will carry they said the discipline that was in the party way back as almost a party, no, that discipline is going to come back.
That's great.
And Damboche making it clear without no fear and favor. Say, some Emma. Hakman Owusu Agyimang elusu receipt e wo ba bia no wo ono Damboche sa no mo ye ma ono Damboche because of this in a conference e bonus na conference e bonus no inti ye schedule e ba ne say na national NC for no any neck for national council for akwa set data mo so na machire any mo agenda boys no agenda we chire. That video now circulating. Ya more warning. Almost manipa 72 hours. Pulling video down on some member retracted. But almost their video now doing there. It is almost the electric now. And now consider me. See, now we will be only time we interview. We interview way back.
Yes.
One institute.
I think it's match in the month of March.
All this one we post video no and then no and I over post video we see. Now Oma for me cartel, the and staff for me cartel we say Adena anchor in their favor, they are going to ruin the party. And then at the butcher bufu your sorry can say listen. NPP are money cool. If you think you are bigger than the party, we are telling you today the party is bigger than you. And Alantemanze or whatever. Or did he kill the free party in the Alantemanze? What did he do? Alancash, what's Alancash do of a baby? Yet, more warning. Now, me brand a champion, Medina Hoyao.
Free,
Medina Hoyao, Papa, Medina Hoyao.
He said he is
Medina Hoyao. And come back. Oh, Miss Amapowe, before I made it, me boy, a crime and family, catch your phone or a police station. A fully the coordinators need you know say massa send them go only pack you come me plan a child for be papa no me pen asem fucking me pen asem pa intina mi nim po say obetimi amakem kwa influence me say
yeah
that me catch you and then e wa ha say en ko fa Dr. Mamudu ba o ya elusu faith wo mu no o ka ho bi or Kahudi, because I didn't we say no, I'm a young who said, now you were all hopeless. Now would the machine because as soon as I said my call kuno baku, no me yabu the machine am call kuno. My call kuno baku na say aye ya. Mube chamo as I made the call kuno.
Yeah.
I had the come mati as I said. By example, for instance, he is a very good entrepreneur. Uncle so one the entrepreneurship work, the philanthropical work now all year. Uncle so no year no one year. The life a very miserable project to pack see do. One year because Mr. Mafu, by example, is so prominent to the sense that who said some data, any idea even what bank lay other banks they use to look, it belongs to Brian Champon.
I see.
That is how rich the man is. But you don't use your rich life, to downplay somebody.
Yeah.
Chamaun to
Dabi.
and Chamaun to me joining NPP and son of Brian Champon about joining NPP. Chamaun to me or by NPP, and son of Brian Champon over NPP. It is a son of more other kind of say, oh, yeah, by NPP would have been about. And also, some questions say, oh, by NPP would have been. I will back down theory. Almost a year, no more, no to talk no me. So I'm per se a boone, yet the madam butcher money, Hackman, who swag my money, President Kufo money, this are same respect no more. Almost fast our respect, every member more. Because respect, if you throw it back, we will give it to them back.
Yes.
Me free or not, me back a floor cases no. Dan William catches or my brother 72 hours. It has gone past 4 days. A brother is still alive. We should tell you how fake the man is. Now, the comment you where you are. Who check you about religion? Yeah, you don't so actually Ghana for me. I be many. I'm here. I'm who say, I'm sorry. Udiaka sa sorry you. Kamabafo. Me papa say. Asem wakache me se kwadra se obekọ amasofo aka cho se fasin bra na me mompai ma wa fasas kan ko che janka afie fa konwa si onum fa ba ko kan ho na wo tena ba ko na fa ba ko no hwe wani oni akonwa ni nkomo imagine se nya kokon na ti ono one ne nkasa uwi abompa iguso enwa ano no tamamafo se wo for kra hu se me kwa kama sema chepo kwa kama sema chepo be do me bi no mu be jaya na wo so for no unim na me nkyene nyankopon se anase twere ne se onyankopon ebu nipa ti se ne se so nti se nyankopon abọ mimi nipa da se ni ti se ne se so na se oso oye me jade a ade na oso me ko bi ho sabamafo o pese wo no papa kasa ukosi obi so
dabi wankasa ukone
nti na wose ni kukusi obi a ofe no se oya mi ni pana mi enya mi ade ana me de obonsam na bo me ohia ni no ukotra kwanchen ekoton kokko ekoton menkani ekoton kudeni ade wasam wani mu fifiri ube invest usika wo wa mu ene wa wo mamu no was a group kwasiada wasan tam papa komasofo se sofo je na bomb by mam na sofo no oni nyankopon chen o etu kwasiada na wo asori a sofo be ka cho se sise wa damudie e wo soro ko islego na sofo si ne dan wo no me pa to da ben na so wo asori ama sofo ka cho se ene NG Gabriel aba beji cement 10 bags akosoro akwa gusi dan ama oda en so sofo be ka cho se sise wa damudie wo soro na asase so no maye mfa nko abia asase so no maye mfa nko abia ka ni fi oni go to toilet so asase so no maye mfa nko abia nko dalan cruise o kwa sorry so for ka cho se first ka be ja no nti o ye so for e kwa na bodyguard digileti gada ti ba wa ju na ju na go so do o ti de John Benjamin kai Mr. Mafu abrofo in the big say in Christo so efu kwasiada be hwe abrofo a etina ka makwa adwuma wo ni dansa chembru ni
dabi
wo ni dansa chembru ni Yeah, only a national one of Australia and one. Ghana for transfer before one said Sika send in NDC for sale. I saw for more invite you Sika send on the member more once and on mobile. Out of 7 days now, I'm coupon their mind. Ghana need now continue for them. Forget himself about Ronaka say and sign money in
yeah.
Into what can say? I'm a soft for a Juma. Now what sent you America? At that means I saw for Ghana air for SI both for any badaye air dark with you. Explain also them can say I saw the sick I am fan shop for by one of you say Ghana for what Jimmy Ghana for whom answer Sebi a binu answer.
What can he? I feel what can he?
A bimu any answer Sebi afra Ghana for ni binu Sebi any answer. Chamamafo meme mame on fasikan ko masofo e masofo nye den enko koye me mame on go pray for me o ti ase na yesi yasum nyame e chen obia e wo Ghana enso se na yesi se earthquake be si a ye dimika ni akwakogyina park so chamamafo earthquake na si a park so no wo dem na hefa na ye secure
wow
park so na from the nya paya ma akwakoru ahonu and what them are even say pineapple question basement kura betinya say pie na ina safe ya ma religion impede ya adwen ya ma sofo atrofo a manipulate yen ina instead say ye bedwin say nipa no ya pon ya adwen no e de nkraka ina asese ya adwen nti say ni adwen ayin sifo obi si obebo paya ma ene hwe ne ba the party the town I know one. Open the new version of a black qua, Duncan Williams Banner. But you got to you are no more than no most are 7 no got it more than a more.
Wow.
And no game will do me. And then I can tell a catcher. And then I can detail a catcher and say, so the empire bar or more pie man in San Imp. Or could just want them say, oh, preacher, all funny Subana no yet adano. The Juma lawyer that I'm offering testimony, no resubina nipa bakuka now from them. Okuja on can come to me, then can you some year from four. Let me just conform it cannot be humble.
Yeah.
Let me deal. No, she will be a crab akuka now from them on ma. I didn't hear this, I didn't hear minus. I didn't hear minus. Yet they catch NDP ready for almost 3 years. Now send our brother kind from Monday. What you are begging me, we will not spare you.
Absolutely.
Yes, hell. We just party no mama. Chamamafo. Yet me papa Paula Foku. Any engineer Quabre Japan, MBA we need power. You 2 guys no. You are not, and I say you 3 guys no.
We can get rid of you. We can get rid of you.
Only me such a day anymore. Only me a day anymore. I then a day anymore. The end in a mocasa. Now for me no pay and the pastor moment so na e chan boache ja ku jira no so to ayampia
papa we pan na ho ya me wo be am minister of energy pa o papa we
say if NDC for in your BB do you think say becoming a president you can pay the Rollins family back with something? No, you cannot, because you have to know say the country is now governed by a constitution and by a law.
Yeah.
Into the other year, we need to be fairly normal. Into papa, so revenge, we now take you one. Go for ministerial position. I bet you use that way. And the only exile, now will resign and fold ya. You and penny for more Miami. Now, yet they catch your money. My dreams don't do almost for me. I can't agenda. I went to party. I catch on the edge, man, because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or the Akumakai in a bed joining party now. And you are probably be some question me or say from 2008 to 2012, 2013. Me a pen member, I'm on now court a defending party no. Almost all me a member, no more hand fast. And yet Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Funia and got now could defend the party. And that made me can't tell it. And now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to can I point now can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia brofo. And then who can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia brofo? You and I were not there.
Yeah.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e baby mu nipa ni say mu baby we baby wani ube jam and I mean you see asin dumping na you see a finance ano ene ye de ba e be di akunya Ghana
absolutely no
finance ye be nya akunya Ghana ye pe obi a oye worldly presented ye pe obi oye worldly recognized na wo no ohe ye de ko recognize o he and almost said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko baby na wo di mika kri na akwa kwhye
copy
your agenda is not going to work. Nothing that you're going to do is going to work. You catch on when and we're going to fight them day and night. We're going to fight them. If they bring it on, we're also going to bring it on. And we'll make sure that they cannot, we are telling them today that they cannot challenge the image of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Together we stand with him and together we shall fall with him. If not Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then anyone who thinks he or she is going to win the presidential primaries should forget 2028 election in the Mamuesi.
Medasi be the mimia. Yamenka. Yemia George and a tenant can. I medaswana me kamfo. Said the medical can show medaswana me kamfo. Gab media frog ediamount. Not macavo kakari TV so ediamount. Sasuna Felix appear political zone so me kamfo ediamount. Say you much akwan on YouTube no so. Na subscribe na support one. First, me akwa pa. Aye. Me MSV say Canada Japan push a queer free year to contest the Abrekuma not re-election. Yes. Me MSV BM say I told Oskani that I have doubt about Brian Champon. Yeah, I see. But the reality has come out. Me Esther Efrashe wa me se minyana onyankoya. Na yenye ne last call na yemfa bibia emra awiye medabusiamfo asese the every time numbers. I really appreciate your time to spend with me kakra ye boss ye kakra se be ya se de yanko pompa bibia be jana na so na adwuma no asen jana na so to ba na wa share na wa like unsubscribe ye so na wa subscribe ye mo ma me ye mo akwa ba pa ma me Esther ye te unka wa fidikasi we so ache pa ye te unka chefa
Aja we bese se chinchira nti yenya nani akanase
anya izo
ya oni wo nyame adumo me hu ye pa me chia oni wo tiefo nyina
jo so am
me samafo meka kan de no Canada Japan de ne kakra na me wi ana mabaye bra Brian so me tie na ye me ya because na me free say oyobia oye noble mana obetwem na de opese tie yetusu na obeba beye de ama oman no so what you say na me expect say ono so be sati akeka nsem na me shadan kana sem ni bebre because ebeya na akoye bibidie wo de okan ya anope matibi no meya efi say eye wonua no na asem ato no ana ekom de no no wama na duane adi ana wasansuo ama no na obeda sensusu no obi ahu ahohoahoa eni ani di a wo mu otu santene ye den edi beda wase wamfa wase den di akwatafo du no ba ko pene koda Yesu ase enkon na aka nyina obi anko batama wontumi wanda so ama na ndi nansa oba wo nchen that show how grateful he is and the gratitude that the oye man no nje or recognize it until any kwa say in public you going to ashame him in a baby party phone in a meeting. So what did you gain from that? A good cry when you must say. So what you say to me, my expect say obey a sad no. Would they fair non churo? A on one answer. If it makes him happier, I don't think it has make you happy. It has make you what downgrade you da what the day at the mount. So what you say? A hono eno de meka wa kire no because yen na ye adwene say yen candidate ye pay am o man fa ama na wo Brian ye be ye de yen na be baba be ye de be support nti no ade bi wo ho a omo ya omo fa nyansa nto ho if you are a man come out and say what you can do for the country men ko downgrade obi anim nyam na fa mama me ye shepe so what you say no de may advice wo mu nyina say they should stop it's because what do I need to ahwe Canada Japan wo ye enu an was start ye to aba no ekwan ya me feel say empanifo no betena se na omo de ahoma so de watete mu ntama they should quickly do it because ye beto aba no eniemafo wodi no underground no was started di ye to aba no we ya no started so ye because if you could listen to him I would say 2028 yin be ye de keke
Campaign by the
keke because he knows toxic or pulutu assassin as because you to abani we no starting in same so what you say na men mesaka na maka wa wuta Canada Japan achire no me pese me chemu se mu nyina mu ye weak because you guys are not telling us said the momu ni obeba baba ye so what you say muntumi en campaign man en kire ye ade a obaba baba ye but yen de no you can say bawumia ye candidate na ye pen yenim de wa beka so obaba baba ye de obeka wa bonten no ebi na NDC for afa omode ye de omonema adia wonne the former president ye no ene na dawa ma NDC for ye de eyusu na nam sese beta facha Ghana ya dwene no minim baabi e efire ene awie na metie mi sister bi a wo show bi so ano wo kata o se etoro bi a ya na ofin se ye muwa bi wanyi ne hu amfiri mu o se nka ofin se nyame bod emuwa dwene na ato ya dwene but time se nyame ye mistake no do nipa de ya dwene because naka wo hwemu a edienti ena na ye to aba no ba wo mia wo ho na omukofa Muhammad ne bai it doesn't make sense na ye de Muhammad beba no ade a oba na obaye no onyame ma no hwe ama no somo Ghana daye ama obegina public bu bobo so ene wode yam no so what you say enu a ensem obeka se mu nim na mo to aba de ma NDC a why so enye no wo ye
ene ya to port ni embam den pa
yo wasan so ka kire mo police for ni ayi say oh any asante for so oh sa o ma strategy e di mo me anya wi ani a flash wo mu nyina na si a mo nam suwaji mu a mo kwototo epu no o flash ma from toilet pipe mu kwototo epu na next time mu bu na mo ko bebe mi a mu di besua nyansa na me question me person me busa delegate ne yeah grassroots for say mo am from ninto anyansafo mo from ni ento from boko mo kon slow na mo analyze Canada Japan right from ana ye beto aba no eniema wodi ye MPP mo nya necessary woda to guso a onye ne kakra no me pese me busa wo mo say do you think Canada mean well for Ghana children and did he mean well for the country na mo to aba ne mana edien na the character be kosai Mahama eka say so pese wo hu nipa character for tumi ye den.
Tumi ni sika mano. Yeah.
Samano. Na be hu. Na se Canada Japan with all this thing no onyanya tumi no. Mon show the arrogant and insult operate our party ni mu a. My question is delegates. There no any grassroots, there no onya power no obeye. Mo de mo amfa nkwa dwendwenem. Onya power na there no obeye. So ma sabita fracture. Mama ye nja ya dwene ento ya animu. Na ye mba bontene e me pensuo emfa hohoro adwene no. Esa etumi bon. So kra na wa hohoro ho. We just say ni wo wad. Umaye dwene mu enda ho fala. Because sa papa we no mu de ne ba enya ade obabuo obi a. Because he has already insulted party ayi bia mo de baba bonti bia Canada Japan obumra no so.
Yeah.
Obumra no so e kyerese oni buo bia de ma party ne. Etimu kokofa no na mo de na ba e de na obaba yam. Anasika fia bi na ode ma mo na mudie no. Eno na ama madwene nyina aye ayi nana. Adena Ghana for mu bi no mama sika adi manimu a masabita frata so wo ye opanyini so wo ye ohene so wo ye stofo mo tita madwene atoto baby just in the name of money mo da madwene atoto baby obi anka se sika nye o
Sika ye pa obi a pesika se ye adwuma ai
but mama ye mfa kwa paso ni ye mfa mpa sika no e ma obi ade no wunim se te se ukoto aba na wunim se wo ton kokomoti for 4 years just 5 million and not 2 million no ebi kwa wo je 5 million and not 2 million ade tia ya de babo wa mo se sika no kwa wuntumi fa nkoto pala kura nye den enwe nti ye pamuto Ghana mumma ye nya sika no ya masika a pay attention as your future ye pamuto sika no ye wu a ye mfa nko ba so wutumi kyekere wo man na wo man puntuo eba omani mu a for investors by den ebeba ho ama nkwala no chidima no anya tumaye samahama ba ye no obadada mu no obetu anansesam abc di no 1 2 3 kacha mo so obaye no and ba ye within 7 months what dey ayi abano asisi baby a lupus bia wasane edro na nka ba this time nka de na na duta ho no kwa eden
kokona nim
to aso na de bra me kan me nya adwene
o me na ya adwene pa kokona nim pa kokona
nim kokona nim but onim se oye hula balloon nya de bia obeye bibia de ama o ma no enti no emfa no ho se sia media and what they play games e wo Ghana
yeah
and na Canada Japan ne ye wo de ama ne so wonye wonne ne dom so wonye no say mu ye bibia ana mu koye bibia media no be page an ho ana media kakra ka ma MPP e be ka wo ho ana say social media MPP social media for nkro influencers ya on baba bontino wa baba be kan na Canada Japan de bibia ye den abatum eti Ghana for ya pamocho munyi su madwene mu bi no a sabe still no mutemu da ye sum no mun so da ye ntentem na mu frim because Canada will sink MPP eti media bronya be kan no ano na omukọ meeting no musako kan no I was so happy say if that is what they are going to go the party will be in peace because antina ho say ye ma osoro no atofom kra just obi perekra interest inti because wo nya wo na meme som wo me some was sono na de osono be presenting no ye pede nyansa okuta adwene a obetumi de abunya de osori a osmele ntokwa ana osmele sika otumi gira public catcher say ye esikafo kasa na mumu hiafo mo kasa. What do you mean by that? Ghana ye chemu ne ye 100% and I say 200%. Esikafo wo mo be 70 or you 139 hiafo. So what you say Mr. Mafo?
Yeah, of course.
Etutumi gira ho ka kire obi say hiafo kasa na mo esikafo kasa na mo hiafo no so mo ye de mo kasa. So what I say, etin on bu obia office sika no eye bibia. Yes, and medical kasika o obia ye, but do not use that intimidate party leaders.
Yes, of course.
Party for penny for because you come party for penny for no more no. Bebre omo for there. They don't have that money, but the love that they have for the party and the love that they have for Mother Ghana. No mo do omo den abo for there. Me person me sang suka say send NDC intimidate MPP no. Say MPP so omo ka omo ho a woni mo je be hwe egu Ghana.
Na onti ye wa ho se kura NDC for na hyase ababo ntena otumi se ehu abon because omunim say MPP kan ho a later I will do another video tomorrow about this. Yeah.
Mr. Mafo, I don't buy that their games. I don't buy na me sister guy na you say your friend no what the same po. Mustafa Bandi ni batintele. Me say me be adani eto aba me ba baby ya me kasa because na I was so down. Me sister me nyane hwa ohun memia aya born na ehemu no afri. Mustafa Bandi ni sa akwa an batintele no. Na oko na oso ye be ma ade no kwose bulletproof. Na wan ko sa basintele. Ne na ya sa ayi otia no. Ne na ya sa reverse no. Na sabita frache mi ni ayi be na se ka mi wo bibia ka memia wo mo boss no wo mo mienu. Na mo do mo ntena ho. Mustafa Bandi no eni basintele mo ntena ho. Sa musimu ya to transport. Se MPP for kan wo mo ya na asori for ni leaders ni tiasa say these MPP are not violent people. Na so omu di bibia ni intimidation amudi how madwene no. No mo so spakia. Mumu asofu we any mu sa leaders we no ni media for mumu bi beka.
But I didn't say don't kasa.
Ansana mo be hunsa mo be bue ma no mo be ba bonti akasa no na mo ja nwura gu Ghana no it will be too late and na mo kabrafo bi say had I know it's always at last.
Yeah, of course.
Mo dwene kakra say MPP are not fool and MPP are not stupid. Omo dwene wo man no ho omo dwene citizens no ho etima mo nyama dwene say mo ye bonsu muna mukuta Ghana. Se come na ye ka say yen disbanding vigilante for no. Ana nado e kan ye mu disbanding wo mo no. A mo de mo share kwa na mo de mo de etena ho no. Se ka Ghana ye de no wo ho a e ka ofi se de si ayawa so no ye ka o se mpo. Abrekuma no ka nipa mo ka hospital nyema.
Nka mo be sin yasam keto o.
Ekamoda hwe nwuye ehwo na mo leaders na mo wo Ghana na mo from ho so-called NDC no any opinion leaders for na mo se mo ye ehene for de be no CS for no mo dwene say sada no na ka MPP de wo ho a nka ba now nke bi nsa twitwa nke bi na nso so twitwa ya mo ma ye nyusu ya dwene na me ba Duncan Williams so. Papa Duncan Williams. Me so be person me catch so tie. tie papa ye pese e kire wo se hu nye ye hu eyemo and I pray to God say you benya leader obeba obedi mu nyina ma free ho because ye pese Ghana nya peace because me pese me catch Ghana for say asori ni de be ho but rules and regulations and brasole no
Yeah.
because ya nya sadie we ya asofu we e di Ghana e be ko hell naka who is Duncan Williams waya wo se abronye emfa buonya dai ema na wo nyankopon na wo di ni dini eye niema fun edi bone wo Ghana Duncan Williams wo dru nyankopon ah wo de wakasa was asori ni din eni nyame din no edi aka wo de be twe akra agya nyame no wo de dada Ghana fo edru anwumra no wo bowi esiwa no Duncan Williams wo bowi no wa jack wo be ma so be ma tunu mu te se wankasa Duncan Williams, you think we don't know what you are doing in underground? Huh? Na kase ye true say usu ye software and katam na promote fo no ebe gina babia ye gi e wona ye nimonyam nyina hye Independence Square no wutumi be kan ho asem ye bisa Duncan Williams and wo be bo abronya dua ah say woman 70 dey ye bisa you are a shithole Duncan Williams yemfa wo ne wo Boko Haram Arabic na be restart wo ho no yemfa wo yemfa
Huta kumusra mahalum.
kuromusa ne kuromusa wo me ma wo ho no yemfa wo ho wa ye wo kumochi ese preko a wagidi Chinese for preko bia na me hwe no wo mo fidi na ma che so wo che so hu ne kon e na hu nanim na you will be pet and we're feeding the sama na yesa Duncan Williams will be a young one people nobody need you but you are a spy una will be wiki MPP na ka we ye sofo dia stand for justice e bini sa Daniel Wusu asiama na de bia me se meka na asem no because nana do siso uka cathedral ho asem one akogina wasori na akoda Sam George asese woda Sam George asese odi tumu eko parliament what is papa na ka ho asem dim Mr. Mafo
Omunyina omuayira
so wo kire mo say munyina musumu pa akra dia manyankopon akra be na mo pa manyankopon eka satam na mahama bai na wansan ade that moment na na so obekasa munyina mo be pa na na to ache one and Nado is not perfect. So do you, so do I. But ansan ye be misjudge you obino. Mama yenye day, yen juni mienu and juni miensa. Duncan Williams. Adana mo kwa denya miyasena na musu mo kwa ye Thanksgiving prayers so said ye benye no mo kwa ye yen. Enye baby a ankrofo no ko kisi na no mo kwa ye sa ade. Duncan Williams, you should be ashamed of yourself. Bow down your head in shame. Cathedral na wusu twin hu free ho no. Ye mama Joyce ayi. Ene ye bra kusi boaten. Ye beda wa sister mu gina family. Na mutumi amba bontene. Mo ene ye fra mo se mo ye kunkono. Mama Joyce ayi nyame onsraw. Onsra ye papa kusi boaten yo se ye kan se. Se mutumi kan MPP achi e wo sa anim kwase aye dutu mu nyina na so mu gina still Duncan Williams de nafu wodi na mo hebe bia nafu e kobo odi pramre o mene odi pampansra da o mene mu ogu ni yam bibia nu asu ni di Yami betria mu nyina mo ka wo ma no. Do shake ne to abontene shake. Do bo wi se Bob Marley se de wo bo no wa bia utunu da ho ne ye die no.
Ye di ho agro.
Ye di ho agro no ada ne kankane to no. Yami betria mu nyina mo ka. Kofi oduro jimifo na nimu sa yoma. Kwa siasa no. Abuo bi no. Mo sɔde a mo di nyame dini na mo di mo lamba se nyame dini da bia mo maya so nkwa didie nkwasiafo mo sɔde a ayi ye fence owusu bempo boniani another schema mo nyina ma hu se mo anim agu ase owusu bempa se ma hu no the frame Duncan Williams Sanko Agena Sally Anko mo hu mo Musimu de na Ghana for de mo na musimu pe heaven akonya heaven na mo pa ko omun fa munnu ba bia o montena o wo Duncan Williams enu guase a wo de agu MPP no ba gi asensa di wanu fra bronye so na bronye wonye hwe hwini wa waye onimu guase ena epie baba ko adua bia obegina wo stage obegina wo puppet so wo biara say wo ye sofo say wo ye politician say wo ye there whatsoever you are na wo be bo MPP dini acast any evil spirit against them no we stand back to sender in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. He says no weapon shall fashion on me shall prosper. Ubi bia no abetumi di MPP anu matu fo mu bia mu da ya bremo nko asofo atrofo adifo musi mahama ye okonkono ene mo hwe de mahama ye Ghana mo hwe de mahama ye Ghana you should be ashamed of yourself mahama tumu be wo kan bi no ono akrasa ne de ne kokote ho ada no kokote si ewura ho pie ne mu nyina mo ye tumu de desifo ada na nya ada ye to aba mo wi ni ya na Sam George obiebie ni die o TV station so wa sama na minya
Bra se bebre mama nya ben kan ho mi mama Esther era ye tiri ka busianfo ai mama Esther de ofra already ya ko mama Esther we too much why we too much RAZ Media abusian ko eda wasepa ene o contribution me else kani papa bi yeda wase pa ne also contribution sa so na me George yeda wase ene contribution me ma Miss B me da se pa why I thank you always for being around, really appreciate you and thank you very much for what you have done. Yeah, I will always remember, right? Abusianfo me Felix, don't worry, I'll try to see what I can do. Okay, thank you very much Felix also for being here. And Felix, me one day I want to host you. So gusu here. Organize yourself one day I want to host you. Na yending komo kakra our platform we so. Abusianfo breko ye juma che. Me mama Deborah Che me mo akwa fa. You came when we were in course so I couldn't greet you. And 1,000 Berlin also me mo akwa badawase enobre. Abusianfo amoba ye nyina me da mu nyina ase. Mo amo share ye, mo amo comment ye. Mo amo frɛ ye. Moi, my Miss Mantiasio. See an Oyina. Okay, Oyina Asare, and I have heard say. Yeah. Nameka, me say more share, more comment here. Memia will soon coffee, so more quabada was no bre. I was young for mobile in Medamunia ase. Felix, baby, will be a cause of a interview. I'm a Pawaya interview, Pamefro. You have to come on my show just to come and we do some chat on this platform. Ochina. Me will interview bia, me beye MPP name and panini bia, bibinti onyina name. But you are coming to talk about why MPP should choose Dr. Bawumia to lead the party. And the Ochina topic, is very, very interesting. The topic itself say why let me find the topic here. Yeah, what's the interview about the party master was Obi has a no. Don't forget to be here tomorrow with us. the only technocrat in Ghana, Dr. Bawumia, for flag bearer of NPP 2028. It's now may interview me maybe if any EKD BBNT Oma in video because we are very, very big man in MPP too. And yes, he's coming to talk about a lot about MPP, about Dr. Bawumia, why we should choose him. So it's not have the power, but we're being a Rihanna 10 Mupani, maybe by 4:30, 5 o'clock Italian time. So Timesa was a Bomodrana Kai sa Yankana said. Sa nkaibo ya media ma we say the beya ochna won so no baba beti ensema yenwia panyini eba che e de amaye ene di tie wo say yemfa Dr. Bawumia ebra ye baba to se bre ko no ibenya amanfo na ene omodi nkomo wo afidie we so message se wunya nhye ya ana won subscribe wo yen so a na wa subscribe na wo say sia do man so say the beya ba life a obenya nkaibo se aba na oba be kan it won't be see an macramunia na madam ase. I said the be said ye no. Mia was soon a samane. Him wa kwaba no crowa mantem ye and the crown ya transiache. Intimate won't be see now until we meet again. No, ya dios.